high priestess, you're getting a lot of love amongst the ancestors, amongst the angels, the six of swords. You are a natural born hero. You're in the hierophant. You will be sought out for people that really need your help, and you will be available, and this will all fall into divine timing. These are the days of the high priestess coming up. They have a whole new set of spiritual gifts too, which is exciting. So let's just say you're 45, and you know the Most High God, sends you somebody that needs you to help them do some clearing work, and you're 35. You're going to hold space for this person, for this high priestess, until they're able to hold it for themselves. This person will always be a part of what it is that you have going on. But their work is more powerful because of the political state of the world, because of the national state of the world. And then somebody somewhere is stirring up a new, concoction of a virus, a strain we ain't never seen. That shit's not gonna work. That's all out here, this is what's going on. Right here. 5 steps. So the whole organization, this is how you feel. Being exiled. Show me for the high priest. Being exiled. Honestly, the high priest, you can get back. You can chill out. I mean, this does not mean to be a punk. If anybody tries to come up in your ear, you will. Earlier today, somebody tried to come up to my energy. That ass got zapped. Somebody got zapped, laid out. I think they're having convulsions. I think somebody's laid out having an episode with some weird ass shit. Spiritual epilepsy. I don't know, but somebody tried to come to my energy. I'm like, what the hell is this? Exile that ass real fast. Yeah, my spiritual protection. The way my spiritual protection is set up, because I come in here to do work for the collective, and this ain't it. I don't even recommend it. Don't even put your little pea brain ass and pissy ass thoughts on it. With the 10 of Pentacles and the reverse, baby! And the 9 of Swords, it seems as though somebody's in between a rock and a hard place. It looks like some minus asses of the creek without paddle. We are not playing. Good collaborations in the upright. The power of 3, now they all watching. Somebody watching like, damn. All that shit we said, all that shit you said, child, was dead before it came out of your mouth. You know why? Because you backed it with envy and jealousy. Your heart chakra was blocked. You can't speak that towards the Creator. That's why your 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse. Some of these people, be mindful, okay? They want to manifest on top of your manifestation. They want this in life. They can't have it. That Ace of Wands, I know, is very, very tempting, isn't it? The High Priest towards the healer, some of them think they're from another planet. They do. They won't get it out loud. They might be this person human. Is she an alien? Where are they from? Look at that coming from the heavens. Look at the way they look like children. They come up as pages. Look at the way she's pointing at that Ace of Pentacles coming out the heavens. They're like, where the hell are y'all from? Where are y'all from? Some of them think that we're from the future. This says, welcome to the future. Develop your skills as seen on TV, as in tell my vision, or tell me your vision, something like that. Page of Pentacles, sci-fi, baby. Some of these people think they're from another world. Look at the 4 of Wands and look at the spaceship. It's always somebody trying to figure out something that they need not figure out. What they need to figure out is what time is that astral ass will become. Because sometimes somebody tries to come into our energy and they met with some shit they can't even pronounce. Some of these people can't talk. Spirit just says the shut up skills backfire. Some of these people can't talk. They can't get their words out because they're trying to shut us up. Wow. This judgment is absolutely a very beautiful judgment. Two of Swords, honey. A choice needed to be made, okay? The 2 of Swords, what does it say on the card? It says the 2 of Swords, at the edge of the vast sea of space, she looked inward. This kind of reminds me of the Virgo card a little bit. It's very reminisce on the love. 2 of Swords, going within, getting the answers, making a decision. Under the moon, what's that 2 of Swords under the moon?
be with you. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Thank you for being so patient with the sound. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. So I went live, y'all, on the Divine High Priestess Activated page, and I thought I was on the Spiritual Core page. I thought I was on the Spiritual Core page. Listen, at this point, we're all one entity. And that's just how it goes. Sometimes I got 3, 4, 5 phones going all at once. And so it gets very, very intense. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Let's just see if we can get us some content going here. These cards are the extra deck, okay? So somebody wanted to know what deck this was. I will be tagging it down below. It is Kevin Thomas's Intuitive Extra Deck, okay? Very phenomenal deck. I will be tagging it. Earlier, I did use the Kipper-ish. I will be tagging that as well. These are 2 of my favorite decks. Big shout out to the Intuitive Gang for all that you do. The cards are amazing, and we are eternally grateful. Let's see. What is the deal? We're going to be premiering Never Seen Before readings. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Let me know.
And collective newcomers, what is good?
Can you hear that?
Coming across this platform.
This is Never Seen Before, never heard
And
before.
I hope that all is well. If you are returning back, what is going on, my beautiful, amazing? Stand in your beautiful high vibration, honey. Unshakable joy.
There you go.
Impenetrable light, honey.
This
Staying
one's
in a high
dedicated to the
frequency
trolls.
is absolutely a supernatural power that deserves to be celebrated on a daily basis. So mote it be, and it is. Listen. Okay, so I just came back, y'all, from taking my nice little walk, walking up the hill, looking at the sun, getting grounded, and I was sitting there and I heard the trolls are getting bold, y'all. It's because they've already lost their souls and the gang stalking is getting old. So some of these people have run their course. By the time you get this message, they will already be gone. This is what Spirit told me. It's a direct download. I feel like somebody thought that you were going to go tit for tat, back and forth, play pity pat, you know, skipping around, playing around with people on the internet. I feel like a lot of these people want you to wonder who it is. If you're in the public eye, you already know that this comes with the territory. It comes with the job. You know, you were built to be in the public eye, which is why you have your spot and whatnot. Some of these people, y'all, oh my goodness. Spirit says the blessing is near. Okay? So I'm a firm believer by way of revelatory experiences. Whenever a blessing is near, honey, the energies get so weird. People that pretty much have no life, no joy, no peace. They try to project that fear out onto us, but it always backfires. It's the reflection that's driving them crazy. People said that you weren't going to make it. People said that you wouldn't be in your spot. Whoever these people are that said it, you're just not interested in these conversations. You know how they say, they said, he said, she said. You're like, who the hell is they and who the hell is she and he? And then you catch yourself and you realize that you're giving too much of a damn, and then you reroute and you stay in alignment and you put your eyes on the prize. A blessing is near. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know to be true. Come on in. Clarify. The trolls are getting bold. Yeah, look. This is really gonna shake them up, honey. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Break them up, break them up, break them up, break it. The Spirit said you can't break nothing that's already broken. Somebody's already broken. I'm just here to tell the story. I love what I do. I am eternally grateful. Big shout out to the creator for allowing us to be here on YouTube and showcase our talents. Shout out to all the people on their platforms holding your space in high vibration. I know that I'm not the only one that has been privy. I feel like we're privileged. You know, when the gang stalkers come along and the trolls come along, I feel like we're privileged. Totally. Let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what is the deal? Yeah, judgment. So spiritualists, y'all, you know, I'm not going to say I hate to make this about the spiritual community, but this is the spiritual community. Spiritualists in the upright, okay? This is about rank. This is about wisdom. This is about knowledge. This is about competition. People are competing with you while you are competing with different versions of yourself, focused on outdoing versions of yourself, and somebody doesn't like that. The Seven of Wands represents bullying. Look at all these wands coming up against one person. It's like they sent all of y'all over here for me, all of y'all. Baby, that's a red flag. That's a sign of being a coward. Death. We're going through a transformation, a rebirth, and an ascension. Let me tell you something. The enemy would not be so loud, so bold if they hadn't already lost their soul. They don't know how to be quiet and move in silence. By the time you get this message, they will already be gone. All praises be to the creator for the downloads. Clarify spiritualists. Some of these people are afraid of your gifts. Yeah, look at this. 8 of Wands, honey. A lot of conversations, a lot of communications. So if you're a spiritualist on a platform, it's what you're communicating. It literally, y'all, is making the demons go crazy. Somebody can't keep their composure. They don't know how to keep calm. Somebody's easily controlled, easily led astray, easily angered. Yeah, this is somebody that you push one button and they automatically think you're talking about them. And then, you know, if it's something that they don't want to hear, they say you're talking about yourself. Somebody's all over the place. 10 of Wands, stressed out, way down. Again, these are people that are getting bold because they've already lost their souls. 10 of Wands is spiritual warfare. The 8 of Wands, that's spiritual warfare. This could be spiritual work too that somebody could be sending. The 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands, stressed out. Something that they said is not working out. They don't know what to do. They did it all for the clout. Clarify. Somebody's trying to find a soft spot. Somebody's trying to find something that they can get on in with, honey, but they ended up looking crazy. Look at the 5 of Cups. So these are people with issues, okay? Sadness, depression. I always say, and I'm going to start to pin the suicide line for behavioral health onto my chat. If you're feeling mentally, emotionally unstable, honestly, coming here, projecting is not what you want. You need to call somebody that can give you some help. You need to get some professional help, because I promise you, I very well could drive you insane. You cannot shake me. You will not break me. You cannot come and break and shake the divine collective in the spiritual community. You don't notice the way the high priestesses are unbothered? Divine feminine, we dominate the spiritual community. Like 99.9% are feminine energies. There's a rare 1% of men. Those men stand out, and there's some beautiful divine masculines in this spiritual community that hold a lot of like respect for what they do. So the trolls are getting bold because the blessings are near. Remember, the enemy always gets antsy. The enemy always talks loud. You got the King of Wands here, okay? King of Wands is confident, a leader, somebody that's tapped in. What's the 8 of Wands? This is a lot of fire here. Damn. This is a lot of fire. 8 of Wands, changes in the air. 10 of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. King of Wands energy. This could be anybody though, any sign. Let's just read the elements. Clarify, what's this spiritual warfare, Holy Spirit? Because somebody knows the blessing is here. Look, 5 of Swords. Somebody sits up all day. This is all they do, all day. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nowhere to be. You ain't got nothing else to do. Nothing. I know that's right. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? You got the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is about somebody sitting back trying to figure out how they can destroy something for you. Somebody, this says a destroyer that's going too far. Somebody might want me to shut up. That's what I feel. Yeah, I usually enunciate my words. I usually flow real good.
But I feel like somebody is like not wanting some type of truth to come out, or maybe they don't like my voice. I don't know. That's the beautiful part about being able to use your hands and your feet and walk away and move around and click off the video. It's a beautiful will and right that we have by way of being able to control ourselves. Somebody can't control themselves. This is why they have to say it in your comments, okay? So there's a lot of trolls right now in the spiritual community on all platforms. I've seen it. I'm like, damn. Clarify this person. What's going on? They're thinking about how to sneak attack you. Yeah, look, it's judgment time. Severe judgment. Some of these people won't make it out. Maybe that's why they're in the 10 of Wands. Some of these people are going to accidentally put themselves in a cycle that they really don't want to be in. This could be a group of people, clarify, that are targeting you. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's being exposed for being a liar, or somebody's trying to say that you're a liar. Let's see. Spiritualist. Holy Spirit, what's the deal? The world, the World Wide Web. This is platform energy. The cycles are over. The blessings are coming in. So it's the new beginning that really has a lot of people trying to stop the collective. Look, this is an attack. The Knight of Swords. I see somebody so fired up. Like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say this to your platform and I'm gonna. But the reason why they're getting bold is because they already lost their soul. I would be mad too if I lost my soul. I would really be upset if I lost my momentum, if I lost my life over some bullshit. I'd be sad too. And I feel like a lot of these people want to take you with them. A lot of these people want to put you in this judgment. Clarify spiritualist. It's something that you're communicating. Look at how the collective is coming out. Guilty. With the Ace of Cups and the new beginning and overflow and divine intervention. Guilty for standing in the high frequency and the high vibration. You talking about yourself. Yeah, I resonate. We resonate with this Ace of Cups. We resonate. We resonate with this Ace of Swords while you trying to isolate, and we resonate with everything that you say. Look, all we're going to do is just agree with you. The trolls are getting bold because they lost their souls, and everything that is within them has been lost. The Seven of Pentacles, you got people putting in that work, honey. They could be gearing up for the full moon, waiting on something to happen. You got the Five of Swords, Judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is earth magic, spiritual warfare. A whole bunch of people going to the graveyard. A whole bunch of people at them altars. A whole bunch of people like, bitch. Let me show you the outcome. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. We catch you every time. You get caught every time. I feel like these people like getting caught. I feel like they like the attention. I feel like they like coming out in the readings. I feel like they want some type of attention, a moment of fame. Maybe they want you to click on their profile and go to their platform. Follow these people. Maybe that's what they need. You know, I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like it's fallen asunder. Seven of Swords is like exposing the judgment. The Knight of Swords. Clarify spiritualist for the beautiful spiritual community of which I am a part of. I cannot make this up. Yeah, a lot of these people want you to be like, who's saying that? Who is that? Who's talking about me? What are they saying? Oh my God, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna stay in the house today. I'm not, bitch, shut the hell up. Just put your dumb ass down. These are some clowns, man. That's as far as in my shadow I'm gonna go for y'all. That's as far as I'm gonna go in my shadow for y'all. You got the strength energy, okay? Keep your cool, collective. Stay cool, calm, and collected. The blessing is here. The Ace of Cups. It's your power. Some of these people are afraid of our gifts, y'all. Clarify? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, because you can't harvest off us no more, and you can't shift that energy around. And you really do believe, you solely believe that what you doing is gonna work. And I'm gonna keep working at this work. And I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna go to the graveyard. And baby, I'm gonna make sure that I bind you, you little dirty, little nasty biatch. Listen, these people are lost, y'all. At this point, honestly, it's comedy. I'm laughing. I'm laughing behind the scenes. You have no idea. My private life is so private, you couldn't pick up on it. Even if you tried to astral project, I'll snatch you out the sky. Clarify what's going on for the spiritual community, Holy Spirit. The trolls are getting bold. Yeah, the Three of Cups. It's because we're celebrating. Look.
You got the Three of Cups. You got the Knight of Wands. Okay, somebody's birthday could be in July. Clarify the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, because you're speaking the truth. They can't handle the truth. Clarify spiritualist, Holy Spirit. Somebody is mad. Somebody feels like you did something wrong, baby, and we come in to spiritual court, bitch, and we're gonna make sure you pay. Somebody's saying vengeance is mine. Let me tell you what I've seen in situations like this. When people take matters into their own hands and they start doing spell work because they feel like they want somebody to pay for karma or something that they believe that somebody did to them, it's only a reflection of their own fears. There's something in you that's weak. There's something in you that has fallen asunder. There's something in you that has you feeling like you have to bring some type of injustice to the forefront because this is what you've designated yourself to do. My best recommendation, focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Whatever somebody is doing, it'll be exposed. But if you're doing something which it appears as though somebody is calling down judgment, but really they're doing something behind the scenes with the Four of Pentacles, that's harvesting energy, honey. Seven of Swords. So somebody is saying what they're going to do to somebody because really they're doing something. So they're trolling and they're strolling and they're mad because they lost their soul. And the gang stalking is getting old. It's like the gang stalking kicks up right before the blessing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody wants you dead. Somebody said, you're going to be dead. I'm about to unalive you. Watch this, bitch. Well, let's just see and find out. You got death and you got justice. Somebody wants to see you unalive and they mad. You know why? Because we're in this energy. When you're in the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Four of Wands energy being celebrated, you ain't got time to chase nobody. You know how many people sending me nasty energy and I'm watching all of them drop like flies? I don't give a damn. I'm not about to miss this. This is what's on the way. This is why they're coming in with thick distractions like that. They want to distract you. They want your attention because their life is going from shit to shittier. The Four of Wands, this is spiritual community and destiny. You got a lot of people getting kicked out of the spiritual community. A lot of people that was faking the funk. Clarify. Clarify. Somebody is mad. Ascendants. This is my energy. This is collective's energy. Yeah, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. This is my man, divine masculine, King of Pentacles, big, beautiful energy, divine masculines in the building. This is why they're mad. Because somebody missed an opportunity, honey, to prove that you were the big, bad, ugly wolf. And now their magic is going to backfire on them. So you know what I'm going to do? We're going to let them do this death spell. I'm not going to upload this until after they do it. I want them to do the death spell. Somebody is working on a death spell. Some type of ritual. Could be a group of people because they are so angry about this Wheel of Fortune and this Four of Wands and this hexing energy. And they're coming in as if an injustice has been done to them. But honestly, we're going to watch the trolls who have no souls continue to make decisions that don't make any forms of sense by way of common sense and rationality. The biggest mistake I made in my life was thinking that common sense was common. It's not. Okay? Somebody's about to sacrifice themselves. Look, the Hangman in the reverse. This person is stubborn. They have a nasty ego. They're easily angered, easily tempted. Somebody is literally walking the green mile, being walked away from their destiny because they can't control their feelings. And instead of looking at themselves, it's easier to come and project it onto the spiritual community. This is something that people seek to do. They love to do. They look forward. As soon as we upload the videos, it's a wrap. I went across the board, okay? I have about 10 beautiful high priestesses that I know online who are running very lucrative platforms. I know them offline and online. Some of them have addressed the issue.
Some of them will not. Some of them refuse. I felt the need because I was like, this is a great opportunity to just talk some shit and see these people fall asunder, because I feel like they really need to get out the way. They know it. They know their time is up. It's really nothing that they could do. It's really nothing that they could say. So you got this energy. So I'm choosing to address it, and I will include myself, okay, in this reading, right? So spiritualists, this is why they're mad, because this is who we are. This is really why they're mad. Because with this Hierophant energy comes the 7 heavenly virtues: patience, temperance, balance, brotherly kindness. How are we killing these people? With love. With love. They don't like when we laugh and we come online. We like, hey, I hope that everybody's doing good. I hope that everybody's doing well. Yeah, especially after they just did a death spell and you got the audacity to show up looking good, smelling good. You keep changing the damn flowers. You got your black ass hands in the screen with your cute nails. Bitch, we're going to unalive you. That's fine. We will not interrupt these people, but they cannot interrupt regular programming by way of the spiritual programming system. We are getting to these downloads, and that's just what it is. Hierophant energy, spiritualist energy, somebody is mad about that. They mad because we got this direct connection to source. They're mad about that. They're mad because their gens and their symbols and their shit is something they still need to go back to school for. They're mad about that. Yeah, the trolls are getting bold because of these new beginnings, because of this new connection, because we on a whole nother timeline that doesn't resonate with them. So when they come into your comments, if you run a platform, okay, they don't attack everybody. They only attack the people that's really telling the truth. I don't turn my comments off. I'm not turning the damn thing off. I want everybody to see you. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to hide you. I'm not going to remove your comment. I'm not doing none of that. Why? Because if showing your ass is going to be something that we can use for spiritual educational purposes, so shall it be. That's a beautiful thing for you to come up and be exactly what you are, which is a troll. Your gang stalking is getting old. Some of these platforms are not even real. Some of it's AI. It's weird. Some of these people are acting like they're natural, unnatural, artificial intelligence. There's no way you could have divine intervention and divine intelligence and you going around and this is your whole day and your whole life. And you hoping that the shit you did last night sticks, and then somebody shows up online to the spiritual community and gets all this love and you trying to figure out what the hell is going on. We could give you the secret sauce, but you're not ready for it. You're too immature. You're too silly. You're going to lose everything because you need to start over. You don't appreciate what you had to go through. Maybe you need to go back to the bottom of the barrel, whoever these people are. They don't have an energy of gratitude. The universe doesn't recognize that. The energy is seeing these people right now as angry, slick, miserly, sneaky, obsessive, possessive, projecting, you mad because now everything you said is wrong and now you got to question your own sanity and now you looking crazy to everybody else in the comments and the public eye and you just don't know what to do. And you're watching the Hierophant celebrate. You don't even know what to do. You don't even have a soul to forgive because you have no forgiveness. The only person you need to forgive is yourself for this negligent behavior. But if you can't find that for yourself, absolutely you're going to go to and fro, looking for whom you can stick it to, looking for somebody that you can stick this negative energy on. And then you sit up and you watch us spin the wheel and transmute it. Yeah, we're going to take all that energy that you sent in, all that smoke, all that dense energy. You're going to have to do more than jumping jacks to transmute that energy. We're going to take it all and we're going to turn it into something like nothing you've ever seen. And it's going to be so beautiful. You're going to be in awe that you're going to have to keep watching. You're going to keep showing up and you're going to see us in this Ace of Cups and you're going to try to figure out what the hell happened. 888, baby, that's motion. That's what that is. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's the deal? What's going on? I can't make it up. You're still coming up as a page. You're still a child in the spirit. It's not about age. Somebody could be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Somebody could be immature no matter what their age, honey. Page of Pentacles, immature, silly, simple, just And this is spiritual immaturity, because these are people that feel like they can come to your platform and say whatever they want and they don't have to be held accountable. I promise you, watch this. You're going to see the towers in plain sight, full moon energy. Oh, baby, they're gearing up. Watch this. You're going to see us love these people to death. We're going to kill them all with kindness. Because why would you let somebody interrupt your party? If you have real joy, real peace, real joy, real peace, can't nobody come along and stop what you got going on. It's real. Somebody's mad because they can't stop your real peace. Somebody's mad because you're a divine feminine. Somebody hates femininity. The Empress is the mother of all, divine mother. You didn't know what you did that spell work on? You didn't know that person at your altar, that little whatever you did, is divine mother. You didn't know that? But again, I'm asking a rhetorical question for trolls that are getting bold, who already lost their soul, to ask them to be rational when they're showing that they're nothing but irrational, to ask for sense when sense is not that common, it's very uncommon, is not rational. So I digress. I won't even put myself in this energy, and I absolutely will not stress. I won't stress one eyelash on my eyelashes, even though I gotta go get my lashes done. I'm sitting here picking at my eyelashes like I'm not about to stress one eyelash on my eyelash, even though I gotta go get my eyelashes done, honey. Listen, I cannot make this up. The sun is out. Thank you, Spirit. The trolls are getting bold, baby. You got the Four of Swords energy, okay? Somebody's contemplating, meditating, trying to figure out how to do something, and you keep alchemizing it. Somebody could actually be sending sickness and death. Oh my God, it's over. It's the end. I'm gonna die. I can't. Whatever the hell this is, somebody's sending sickness and death, child. You're gonna waste your time. You're sending out something you don't even know how to alchemize. But we do. Two of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you. Keep giving us that energy. Thank you. Thank you. That's how I feel. Oh, thank you. More dense energy to turn into light. Oh, nice, honey. Let's show up to the party. Let's have a really good time. Spiritualist, I am irritating somebody's soul right now, man. When I tell you somebody's soul is turning and churning it. Where you going, little bugaboo? Where you going, little troll and trollop? These are some trolloping ass trolls that are getting really bold, honey, but they're really very sour. They're really very sour. Somebody's a sourpuss, honey. Eight of Cups, they gotta walk away, or they want us to walk away. Bitch, I know you lie. The star and the moon, you want us to walk away? But we gonna walk away, all right. We gonna walk right towards that Ten of Pentacles, right towards our divine masculines, right towards the divine feminines, star energy. Shining so bright, the moon energy. These are cowards, y'all. These are cowards. These are people whose lives are predicated on the moon cycles. They still in that timeline, and that's okay. We're all on different timelines. These are people that can't wait for the full moon because their magic don't work unless the full moon is out. But the moon is a dense energy. It's a porous energy. It's not a transmuter. It's a scrambler. Frequencies and energies and hormones and shit, and the water gets all weird, and everybody on the planet gets irritated, and the shadows that are being casted in the valley and the shadows of death, they don't want to see their shadow, man. Why are they mad? Because we trigger them. Why are they mad? Because we remind them of somebody that they can never be, and they don't like who they are. When you like who you are, you ain't got time for this. You too busy being a star. You too busy shining bright. The Empress energy, big divine feminine energy. It's a lot of hate being sent to the divine feminine in the public eye, in the spiritual community. What's going on with the divine masculines? King of Wands is a divine masculine. The divine masculines are minding their business in hermit. Could be the weather. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Why somebody's stressed out? Because something that they tried to do to dominate you, the Emperor in the reverse, backfired. So you got a lot of toxic masculines that are angry about feminines in the public eye. This could be your exes. This could be, child, I don't have no exes. You know what's so crazy? All my exes I'm still friends with. Isn't that nice? Like, I'm still good with. Like, I can call them like, hey, you good?
but I don't want none of them back. All my exes, the guy who was the guy that I kissed for the first time. How you doing, boo? I'm so happy for you. I hope everything goes well. The guy who was my first love, my first love. How you doing, love? I'm so glad. I hope you find love. I don't have any bad blood, y'all. We don't have any bad blood. All my exes, I'm good with. All of them, honey. Anybody that I was with, I was nice to. That's what's so beautiful about being the beautiful empress. It didn't work out, but I want the best for them and I want the best for myself. And my new man, my man, well, he's laying low. He's watching everything. He knows exactly what's going on. We keep each other calm, and we're just ready for this wheel of fortune to come into alignment with the hierophant energy, high level commitment, ace of wands, new business ideas, empress energy. This is what love is really about, y'all. So if they came here for the truth, if the truth serum is working, then guess what? I'm so glad y'all got the truth, baby, but we walk with the ace of swords. We cannot tell a lie. We work for the creator, honey. We work for the universe, the emperor in the reverse. Somebody was trying to dominate the energy. Bitch, dominate that soap and water. Dominate that funky ass breath. Dominate that evil eye. Dominate your attitude. Dominate your anger. You can't dominate somebody that can't be dominated. You mad? You big mad. These are easy takedowns. Somebody's got a headache. Somebody got a headache, honey. Somebody's trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out, what the hell went wrong? How the hell did this? We sent you a legion of demons. Bitch, you gonna be locked in the house and you gonna have a whole bunch of energies in your house? And we took that shit and alchemized it. You sent some spirits this way, I'm gonna have a conversation with them and they're gonna snitch on you. I'm gonna say, who sent you over here? Such and such, he said what? I thought, and we said, look at the Five of Wands, spiritual warfare and the Five of Cups. Are you sad or you mad? Pick a struggle. You sad because your spiritual warfare backfired and you a troll who's already lost your soul? And by the time this message comes out, you already gonna be gone, honey. From the physical and or the spiritual, because this is the way you set it up. The Five of Cups, you sad and depressed or you wanna fight. You crying, but you wanna fight. Never fight when you're emotional. Always gain your composure. Somebody could be shaking like a leaf on a tree, child. The leaf on the tree was like, don't involve me in that. At least I know when to fall off. In the fall time, in the autumn. Listen, you got the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. These are cowards, honey. Ten of Cups, happy home, happy you. For those of you that are single, okay, having a good time, you're minding your business. Didn't I just say single? Nine of Pentacles, single and self-sufficient, having a good life. You were happy when you weren't with somebody. And if you decide to be with somebody, then damn it, that's your choice. And if you're not with somebody, it's okay. You're happy. Whatever your situation and your circumstance. This is why we say to pick up what resonates and put down what does not. These are humiliation rituals. Is that what this is? Clarify. Humiliation rituals? Oh, these are humiliation rituals. Well, how are we doing? I feel like we're doing a really good job. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we're doing a really good job considering the circumstances, which is not circumstantial because it's not our situation. It's not our problem. It's not our people. This is the chance that you take when you're in the public eye and you showcase your gifts. If I was online braiding hair, doing nails, whatever I was doing, somebody would have something to say. Child, I knitted a sweater and somebody was like, that looks like J. Crew. I was like, oh, thank you. That was such a really nice compliment. I didn't think I was that good. Now, it did take me 2 years to do that sweater, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not gonna lie. It took me 2 years. I'm not that good with the knitting. I'm better with the crocheting. But needless to say, I showed my sweater on the other platform and somebody was like, that looks like that's from J. Crew. I'm like, J. Crew is really nice quality clothes. Thank you. Like, that was such a compliment. But I don't think she meant it like that. Or he, or it. Or whatever that was that commented. Who cares? Listen, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? This is humiliation rituals. This is what this is. Why do we got to go through this? Who's trying to do this? Who's the person that determines that we go through humiliation? Who the hell are you? Clarify. Let's get to the root and the tutor. Some immature ass people. Some people that ain't got no power. This could be young people too.
Like stupid. Page energy. Look, Page. These are young people. Somebody comes up as a King of Wands, could be any sign, but he's really stressed out. Somebody need to be careful. They're going to have a stroke. 8 of Wands, he's communicating something. Anger, hatred, sending fire. 2 of Swords. He's made a decision. He's determined. The Moon, he says, I'm coming. I'm going to come for your whole ass up under this moon. I know that's right. Our asses will be waiting. We'll be there to alchemize it. With the 2 of Pentacles, child, this is a mess. The 10 of Cups and the 8. This is workplace situation too. Look, frenemy, enemy, like you, love you, hate you. This is somebody that you block them from one account, they come on another account, and then they say something nice, but the last one the comment that you blocked, they said something nasty. This is co-worker situation. Page of Wands. They don't like your gifts. It's a lot of page energy. Who are these young ass, immature people? The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Their group has already been dismantled. They're scattered, y'all. They could be running from their energy. Interesting. They're mad. It's like a group of men. Emperor in the reverse. Or it could be feminines in this toxic, negative, masculine energy too. Take that as it resonates. Somebody doesn't like the way you do what you do. They just don't like it. That's the beautiful part about having different readers online. Y'all, it's some good readers out here. It's some good readers out here. I got some readers that I watch that I'm like, yo, you are the bomb. And it's interesting because let me tell you about the readers that I know of. I watched before I even came to the platform. Like, it's been 10 years. Some of them have done readings for me. Yeah. 10 years. Yeah. And only one of them has done a reading for me. The Dream Clairvoyant. I love her. That's my sister. I love her in the spirit. She was so patient. She showed me what divine feminine energy was supposed to be. She showcased high priestess energy. She picked up on the spiritual warfare that I was under. And she was so patient. And she left it for me to handle my own mess. If you're getting a reading and somebody doesn't send you back to yourself, or you come across a reader and all the readings are about them. I mean, sometimes we implement ourselves and sometimes we can relate, but being in the public eyes is really about transparency. What the hell? What do we have to hide? What is it that we're supposed to be humiliated by, right? Yeah, so you share your experiences with the hopes that you can relate to people to let them know, hey, I've been there. I know exactly what you're going through. That's why I can recognize it, right? But she was so patient. She was so patient. She really was. What a beautiful soul, y'all. Beautiful woman, beautiful soul. I'm a self-taught reader. I picked up the cards because my spirit guides woke me up and I was told to go get some cards. And so I just followed my intuition. So I'm a self-taught reader, okay? But the gift of clairvoyance, clairaudience, all this good energy is something that I've always had. And I feel like that's the same for a lot of you that are standing in your power. It's the rank. This is what they're mad about. It's the rank, honey. Let's see what else is going on, okay? Let's check on these page energies. Somebody's like really young, okay? Or you know what? If they're not young, whatever you determine that to be. Hell, I met an 80-year-old woman that was like, I'm still young. And let me tell you something. Her body is amazing. Have you seen Angela Bassett? Angela Bassett is 69 years old, honey. What? She giving you young ones a run for your money, honey. That is age goals, honey. Okay? That's age goals. Have you seen Iman, who's well into her 70s, running circles around these 20-year-old women who don't even know what to do with all that beauty? Wisdom, honey. Some things just come with wisdom. And sometimes you got to sit back and just take notes. And that's okay. There's always going to be greater and lesser of who you are. But if you're wise enough, you can listen to somebody and take the wisdom and make it your own and apply it. But whatever somebody else is doing, honey, they're coming up as page energy. Somebody could be 40 years old in the page energy. Okay? Clarify these pages. Child, if you don't sit your dumb ass down,
Do we even need to go any further, Spirit? Spirit said no. The devil. The end. I love y'all. Take what resonates. And
Take
leave what does not.
leave
I
what
will
does
see.
not, y'all, for real. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. If you're just now coming into the chat, peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, paz, blessings, all those good things. Just sitting here having a cup of coffee, a cup of rice coffee. Ooh, I got coffee on the side. Child, listen, I will tag it down below. When I'm not drinking rice coffee, I'm drinking Cafe Bustelo. Is that how you say it? Cafe Bustelo, y'all, my favorite. I'm tagging everything. Why? Because these are my favorite things, and I want y'all to try it. And you can get it discounted, okay? It's a lot cheaper to get it here, believe it or not. Don't believe anything. Know for yourself. Do your price comparisons, but why not? If you're going to get it, just click on the link, okay? So listen, y'all. Peace be with you wherever you are. Come on in. Drop a heart down below. 533-333. On the timer, wherever you're at, you might be seeing 133. It could be 233 right now. Ooh, I like it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. What's up next? We are seeing Never Seen Before or listening to by way of Clear Audience. We're listening to Never Heard Before readings in the public eye, okay? So let's see. All right, so here's the options, y'all. Effective exit strategies. Do y'all want to hear that one? Or do you want to hear Empress, you kept it cool when they tried to attack you? Okay, these are never seen before readings. Or do you want to hear bad decisions have led to harsh repercussions? These are court cases. These are all recent, never seen before, or never heard before, actually. So drop a 1 for the first one, drop a 2 for the second one that I mentioned. Again, the options are, or, selling the souls of children. That was a real sensitive one for me, y'all. I had to cleanse for like 3 days after that one. Yeah, I tapped into the Epstein files like nine months ago. And that's the reading that I'm looking at right now, Selling the Souls of Children. I already saw everything that was going to happen, along with a lot of other people. That was hard for me to process. I had to pray for strength from the Creator to process what I saw they did to children. That was really hard. I don't know if I want to replay that moment now that I've surrendered it to the universe and I know everything is unfolding as it should. I trust the Creator. Yeah, that was hard. Selling the souls of children. So let's see. Effective exit strategies. These vultures got so desperate. Oh, Lord. A gay warlock is no longer able to attack you. Is that what this is? Yeah, let's see. Big shout out to people that are using Credit Karma. So y'all want to hear the second one.
Credit Karma makes it
easy to... Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz.
Thank you for the super chat.
You come on in. So 4th time, y'all, I tried to do this reading. There is a warlock who is a gay man. And he's been doing witchcraft over a feminine because he doesn't want his secret to get out. Now, initially, I channeled the energy of him being bisexual. And Spirit corrected me and says, no, he prefers men, okay? As soon as I flipped the cards, Coven Ties came out, group effort. This is somebody that has been attacking a divine feminine. I feel like this person is, I just heard multi-purpose. So they're jealous of you and your feminine energy. They're jealous of your femininity. They're also jealous of your masculine energy. So this person's been doing spell work. It's very misogynistic, okay? Coven Ties, the collective. Somebody's really angry because the collective could be channeling this energy. I just heard live in your truth, okay? So this person could be struggling to live in their truth. And they don't want people to know that they prefer men or that they have a masculine lover. That's what I just heard. Show me what it is I need to see. Yeah, Sigma energy. It's your Sigma energy. It's your independence. It's your independent, intelligent, fearless energy, strong, silent, and or mysterious energy. This person is also trying to figure out how your gifts work. Okay?
with the Sigma energy. But notice the way she has the peace sign up there. It's like you're unbothered, divine feminine. Okay, so this is a masculine. Yeah, this person could have got caught too. I just saw this card. This person could have got caught doing something with another man. Exposure, bare, revealed. So somebody was exposing themselves, or somebody could have got caught on camera. Yeah, doing something with another man. And they decided that because of your spiritual gifts, because you can see them, they wanted to spiritually poison you. Toxic, harmful. This could have been somebody that was around you and had access to your food. They also did ugly spells, beauty magic. This is a very hateful man, okay? He's very misogynistic, does not like beautiful women because they remind him of something in him that he's struggling with his femininity. Stalker, spying. Yeah, he's like watching you, invading your privacy. So this could be like the head of a coven, okay? I just heard somebody has an image to uphold. They don't want people to know that they prefer men. Somebody got caught on tape with a man, or they got caught with a man. Exposure, something like that. So somebody could be blackmailing this person, okay? This could have been a younger person, yeah, like if somebody's in their 40s, spirit is showing me, they could have been dealing with like a 19-year-old, a man. Like, you know, it's like giving that kind of energy. Wow. Show me what I need to see. Somebody could be in a relationship, so they don't think that they are gay. 4 wands and a 4 swords. This person could be infected with something. Something has been exposed. And so this person's been doing spell work because you have this gift of foresight. 9 of Cups energy. You're like you're quite intuitive, okay? They could have been getting this group to help them out attack you. Okay, what is this that I'm seeing? Open up this door for me. Let's see. Third party situation at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I just heard he's gay. He's gay. So people could be finding out that he's gay. So somebody's in fear of living in their truth. Instead, they stay with women. I just heard very traditional. So they could come from a traditional family, okay? Maybe they feel like they shouldn't be the way that they are, but somebody prefers a man, okay? The 2 of Pentacles, they're juggling between 2 people. Clarify this, spirit says non-heterosexual. Don't even call him bisexual, just call him non-heterosexual warlock, okay? 7 of Cups, okay? Yeah, he's been able to keep up appearances. He's been able to cast illusions. He really doesn't like you. You could have figured this out and walked away. Yeah, you did. You're coming up as the Ace of Cups. So you have a new beginning, and he's mad about that. It's making him feel away. This person has mental illness, y'all. Whenever you see people that can't live in their truth, on top of that, they're obsessively doing spell work. They do have a mental illness, okay? 9 of Swords. Magic is supposed to be something that you manifest in your life because you're projecting out to the world, having a conversation with the universe by way of what you want. But instead, somebody thought it not robbery to take their, I just heard deteriorating mind. Somebody's mind could be deteriorating or eating away at itself. They decided to take this deteriorating way of thinking and try to project it onto you. The 9 of Swords is mental illness. I mean, on top of the magic, this person is struggling with who they are. Clarify, bisexual. Yeah, King of Wands. It's the King of Wands here. This person could be seen as a leader. They could be very, very good looking. Maybe a lot of women like them. They are not interested in women for the reasons that women are interested in them, is what I just heard. What does that mean, Spirit? Talk to us. The Chariot. What does that mean, Spirit? The Chariot? What does that mean? They're not interested in women the way they could be going to meet women, hooking up with women, but they're not interested in women for the reasons that these women believe that they're interested in them. This could be some form of like sex magic, kind of siphoning off of women's energy. Also beauty spell. This person wants to be, they want to be beautiful. They want to be the one. That's what I just heard. The Emperor in the reverse. Domination. So they like dominating feminine energy, okay? This is that kind of person. Hold on, y'all. One moment. Okay. So I can feel this person's energy. They're very angry that I'm tapping into this energy. Somebody's saying it's not your business. It's not my business. But it becomes our business when this person feels as though they can just negligently attack divine feminine energy who's unbothered. It's your independence. It's the fact that you don't need them. This person suffers from, I just heard a Napoleon complex. Okay, and I don't mean short. This could be in the penis area. Somebody feels inadequate, okay? Something like that. Somebody feels as though they don't have what it takes to satisfy a woman.
Planning to publish your book? You
That's
could reach
deep.
3
I
billion
feel like that's
more
enough of that.
readers. If you've written a book and you're
Whoever this person is, God bless. And I mean that. Let's see what else is coming out. Peace be with you. How y'all feeling? So I know y'all chose the second video that I mentioned. If you're just now coming into the chat, welcome to Spiritual Court TV, where we talk about all things spiritual, you know. See what's going on out here in the ethers. Hopefully everybody is feeling good. You know. Can y'all hear those sound bowls? Don't they sound good? Can y'all hear it? Interesting. Let's see if we can get this to. Can y'all see that that's an eyeball? Can you see that that's an eyeball? Yeah, let's see if we can make it look like a real eyeball. Okay, y'all, let's see what else is going on out here. That sound bowl is so nice. Let's find something here. Somebody lied to Santa Muerta. Okay. Yeah. That's what I just saw there. Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. Okay, so listen, y'all, this is the extended reading to the one that I just did previously about the person that was attempting to destiny swap. Now, when I sat in this energy and I really went deep, okay, there was a Queen of Wands reverse that came up. Sagittarius, I just saw Sagittarius. I also saw nature's wrath, storms, thunders, flood. So somebody could have petitioned a deity, an Orisha. I just heard Shango. And again, let's get into it. This could also be a sibling of some sort. There could also have been multiple people that were in your energy trying to destiny swap, okay? So come on in, we're gonna dig into this reading. I'm gonna do part 1 here, and the extended will be extended in the memberships, right? So losing control, weakened, frantic, anxious, unhinged. I just heard a sibling, a sister. Okay, this person could be in bad health, spazzing out. This person tried to destiny swap with you. Okay, this person is very demanding because they paid for something. 8 of Swords and the Magician. Somebody paid to have you bound, trapped. I just heard all dried out. Somebody wanted to suck you dry of your good energy. Somebody wanted your soul. Magician and the 8 of Swords. Okay, now they're mad because they paid for something. Page of Pentacles. They could have even
offered up a child of yours or their child in order to get your destiny. Okay, so again, if you remember in the previous reading, there was a relationship where a witch did some type of witchcraft. They got the man, they got the husband. Now things are falling apart. Spiritual law is at hand. Okay, let me just go on a little bit of a tangent here. Okay, briefly, if I might. Thank you for your patience. So with spirituality, no matter what group you're in, if you're initiated, if you're a santero, if you are a mambo priest, a root worker, a hoodoo, whatever you subscribe to, sometimes people get led down the wrong path because they're told that they can do anything to anybody. This is the hugest misconception, especially in these satanic groups, of which they don't subscribe to the creator of all, right? The God above everything in creation, right? And so they kind of cross these lines and they give bad advice. They tell people, hey, yeah, we can, okay, we'll unalive this person, da, 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 da. But there really is a spiritual law. I'm feeling Mayat energy right now in Sekhmet. So you could be of Egyptian royal lineage. Something runs deep within the earth by way of your destiny. There are certain destinies that absolutely cannot be altered. You've attained too much knowledge over lifetimes. So just imagine somebody is trying to do a soul transplant, a soul transfer, a destiny swap, consciousness swap, whatever this is, and your contract is with the creator of everything. It doesn't matter where they go and what they do. So whoever decided to do this work, all parties involved are guilty by association. This is what Spirit is telling me. Losing control. Show me this sister. This sister's in bad health. They just recently did something, maybe last night. Six of Cups in a reverse. So somebody is trying to slow down death. Six of Cups is death. Somebody's trying to slow down a cycle, however, long enough that they can creatively, hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, legs crossed, everything crossed, hands like this. Somebody is begging and praying that they can still somehow swap out life with you. Okay. Now the Grim Reaper has already paid this person a visit. Look at the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Somebody's already, like, their fate has already been decided by the creator. There's no use in consulting Shango. There's no use in consulting Baran Samedi. There's no use in begging Eshu Elewa to close certain doors. It's already been decided. Okay, so somebody's trying to change the decision that the creator has said is final. Six of Cups in a reverse. Okay, somebody tried to sacrifice somebody's child. There's two children on that card. They could have been just as obsessive with sacrificing your children as they were obsessive with sacrificing you. Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor. This person is still trying to figure out a way to make something go in their favor, quite literally. Clarify frantic and losing control. Unhinged. I can't make it up. The Ten of Swords. So this person is erratic, okay? They also could have been behind the scenes trying to separate you from somebody that you're supposed to be in a relationship with, okay? Because the previous reading, there was a witch that did witchcraft, got the man. Now the man wants to come back towards collective, okay? Chosen one, divine feminine. There was also a family member who was doing their little things behind the scenes in addition to what somebody else was already doing. Okay, so Ten of Swords. Weak and friend. This person is still trying to figure out how they can betray you. The Chariot. And stop you from moving forward. Show me the Chosen one. Show me divine feminine's energy. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You don't give a damn. This is a sibling. Or a close friend or somebody like Nine of Cups in a reverse, I'm getting sibling energy. Could be a sister or a brother, okay? With the Chariot, this person is trying to block your feelings, or you don't have feelings towards this person. You see this person as an enemy. Yeah, you see this person as somebody that, what is that? Yeah, the King of Swords in a reverse. You see this person as emotionally manipulative. This could also be the practitioner. Clarify this King of Swords in a reverse. So this person could be spazzing out, angry with this King of Swords in a reverse that overpromised and underdelivered, and creator got involved. I need to state creator of all. Most High God. Creator that created everything in creation, above and below. That's who's presiding over the paths of the chosen ones. So somebody wants that, but they don't believe in the Most High God. They don't respect that fate has shown up. Somebody's playing with death. They're gambling. Six of Cups in the reverse is Grim Reaper. That's Scorpio energy. Ten of Swords, they're still trying to figure out how to betray you. Clarify. Show me the chosen one. The Tower. Show me the chosen one. The real chosen one. You're moving forward. I can't make this up. So your overall energy, Divine Feminine, is Chariot energy. I mean, are we confused? Or do we misunderstand what this is about? Whoever these people are, the Fool and the Ten of Cups. You have a destiny that is so great that whoever has come up against you, whoever is still trying to come up against you, is about to be 6 feet deep, if not deeper. Ten of Cups and the Fool. You're moving forward. I just heard the spell work they did towards you, on you, made you better, not bitter. I know that's right. What is your energy? You're the Tower. You're the moment of realization. You're walking, breathing karma. You're saying, I'm the Tower. Surprise. The Most High God said, I will move the heavens and the earth for you. Whoa. You got a big purpose here. Two of Pentacles, you alchemized it. You got better. It didn't make you bitter. This is death magic. And the Sun's energy. What is the chosen one's energy? The Sun. Big Ra energy, big Sekhmet energy. Laws of Ma'at, you're somebody that's come to eliminate all this dark ass, dense ass energy on this planet. And there are other people collectively working with you. Hence the fact your soul tribe is the Ten of Cups. You are moving towards people who are in alignment like you. You're moving towards people who resonate with you. You're moving towards people who are a reflection of you. This is your current energy. I just heard one raggedy ass monkey don't stop no show. So these little raggedy ass monkeys wanted to stop your show. Somebody wanted to block your flow. Instead of getting bitter, you got better, and now you're the Tower. You're taking a leap of faith. You're on a whole nother timeline. Two of Pentacles. And you did it in a way that's got these people confused. Two of Pentacles is about alchemy, balance, fire, earth, water, wind, balance. You're dancing with the gods, dancing amongst the gods. The Four of Pentacles, somebody's still trying to hold on to the idea that this is still possible. It's crazy business, but this is real energy in real time. Losing control, weak and frantic, anxious, unhinged. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Whatever they're doing, whatever they've done, Six of Cups in the reverse, it's been exposed. Every little thought, every little deed, every little sacrifice is what they are under judgment for. All charges against them leads to death, and the Grim Reaper is their escort. This is what Spirit is showing me. The Five of Pentacles, this person could be struggling financially. So if they were doing any type of root work, dark magic, black magic, going wherever this King of Swords in the reverse is, who's this King of Swords in the reverse? This could be a father or uncle. Who's this person? Justice. It's a Libra. This could be the practitioner. Okay, we'll deal with that person in another reading. But this person who paid for this work, Five of Pentacles, if they were doing poverty spells, anything to block your progress or forward movement, they're now in the Five of Pentacles. Now, why is that important? We don't joke about being in poverty, right? Money is not important, but it's kind of up there with like oxygen. You need it in this world, right? Why is this important? Because if somebody was routinely spending money in order to do sacrifices, animal sacrifices, blood magic, fire magic, water magic, earth magic, magic, whatever they were paying for, they no longer have the resources in order to pay for an extension on this contract with the devil. Not only that, you're fully in your destiny. I just heard with no regrets. Ooh, clarify. Losing control. 4 wands in the reverse is some type of group, coven, organization. Whoever this King of Swords in the reverse is, justice. These people have connections, or they did. Somebody has connections to the justice system. Somebody's a crooked cop / warlock, like they work for the law. I just heard New York. Okay, so let's talk about New York and the forces of nature. Okay, you already know that Donald Trump is, just on a side note, is looking to deport like so many amounts of Haitians over to Haiti in February. Okay, around Aquarius Piscean season, right? I promise you, they're going to uproot some dark ancient spirits, and them Haitian people might turn his ass into a dog or a chicken or a lizard or whatever the hell. I'm telling you, they're uprooting some people that are very, very powerful in New York. Not all of them have blood on their hands, but they're starting a race war within the bloodlines on the spiritual level, messing with indigenous, original, ancient gods. So that's a whole nother level. But I don't know if y'all know, but New York has been warned. Some of the people got the memo, they got out of Dodge, but the sea levels are rising. So you got marine spirits. I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand. Stand. They can't stand on the damn thing. They can't stand up, sit down, lay down. They can't bury nothing in the ground. Water is the element. Frozen, cold, sea levels rising. Skating on thin ice is what I just heard. It's a whole organization. 4 wands in the reverse. Clarify. Losing control. 2 of swords. Somebody tried to hide this from you. Whoever this Libra is, practitioner, whoever this person is, they could be getting attacked amongst their group because they agreed to do some work for one of your family members, and it's absolutely taking them down. The 6 of Swords, you sail to calmer waters, you alchemize some very dark energy, okay? Somebody feels guilty. This King of Swords in the reverse took a deal with the devil. Pompous. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna make them suffer. I'll make this person think thoughts that they don't even know they're thinking. Eyebrow. This is what this King of Swords is saying. So this was a lot of heavy projection, illusions, mind control, a spoken word, curses, hours and hours and hours. Somebody spent hours. Somebody could have worked from 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning doing some type of spoken words, casting of illusions over a picture. Somebody was mixing earth magic, fire magic, water magic. Doesn't matter. The creator of all is coming to snatch your ass up. You're already in spiritual court and you're in the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't have the money to do what they need to do. Why is the weather so important? Because Spirit is saying, we will freeze this bitch. We will set this bitch on fire. The sea levels are raising. So you got angels that are in the water. Okay. That are coming for your ass. Dragons that breathe fire underwater. Bitch, you're done. Y'all didn't want no smoke, but you got all the fire. How you didn't want no smoke, but you didn't want... Everybody wants to unalive somebody, but everybody's afraid to die. It's fated to happen. These are fated events, meaning they've already been decided. Now, these people could feel as though they have what appears to be a temporary win. It's an illusion. They could be watching. Okay. Is she going to show up today? Is he going to show up today? Okay, they're checking your social media. Then you show up looking divine as you are, because what else are you going to do? You're chosen. You have a beautiful job ahead of you, and you do whatever you're doing well, even if that's just praying for people, even if that's just being nice to people. Your energy creates a ripple effect by way of divine schematics. There is a divine blueprint, and it's coming to pass, and there is not a devil in hell, on the East Coast, the West Coast, down south, that can stop it, and that is what it is. Don't like it? Pray about it. Take it up with the Most High God. I don't give a damn if they go to the Most High God and they be like, the lady at Spiritual Court said, tell the Most High God exactly what I said, and you'll see you're about to get in trouble for sacrificing these children. This is a sibling. Six of Swords, they're mad because you're healing. If you're healing, that means they don't have your power. Somebody wanted your abilities to heal. Three of Wands, it's an Aries. Show me the sibling. Spirit just said a sister. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Wands, it's an Aries. King of Pentacles in the reverse, a father figure could be involved, or this sibling is coming up as a King of Pentacles in the reverse because they've gone broke trying to break you. Somebody's lost all their resources trying to take you out. Big Aries energy. Clarify. Six of Wands. There's a Leo here. Clarify this Leo. What's the Six of Wands? You could be a Leo. Are you just in your fire element? Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor, Virgo energy. Somebody's birthday's in August. Somebody's birthday could be August 8th, August 6th, August the 2nd, August 10th, August 23rd. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Leo. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. They're getting some type of news that whatever they've done to you under this moon's energy has not affected you. They tried to affect your mental health. The Nine of Swords, somebody tried to put you in a suicidal energy, distracted energy, so you couldn't work for God, so that you would, so to keep you in confusion, okay? The moon and the Nine of Swords. Somebody is losing it. Behind the scenes, they're in the Nine of Swords in the moon because they're getting news that you have a victory over the work that you're here to do. Clarify. Show me this sister. Yeah, this person's about to transition. Chosen one, you could have had a premonition about this and you released it. Look at the Fool's energy. You're not bitter. You're better because what you are committed to, your contract with the divine, is greater than any sibling, friend, whoever these people are. By way of betrayal, your commitment to source is bigger than anything that anybody could ever do to you. And this is what these people fail to realize. But again, remember, these are people that do not believe in the creator. These are people that like to take on the role as gods and goddesses, of which they have no connection to the elements. These are people who abused their positions while on this planet, abusing sacred knowledge, trying to steal sacred knowledge that could have never have been stolen. Oh, this King of Swords in the reverse. This practitioner has death on their back. Moon and the Nine of Swords, they're hiding this. Somebody could be feeling quite crazy. Hearing voices, seeing stuff. See the Grim Reaper. Whoa. The Grim Reaper, when the Grim Reaper shows up, the Grim Reaper shows up with the shadows. It's your spiritual report, the Six of Cups. So while somebody is sitting at the table trying to negotiate with death, the Grim Reaper is reminding them of every account, everything that they've done. It's a spiritual resume. It's like their life in review. The Grim Reaper shows up with the shadows, all the people that you unalive, all those souls that you took, that you thought you took. And somebody is literally trying to take you with them into death. Somebody's trying to siphon your energy before they die so that if they die, they can be bound to you in death in order to reincarnate with your essence. You know, essence doesn't die. Oh, this is some sophisticated, diabolical, demonic ass work. And it's not working. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Most High God, the creator of all things, has rejected this. There's not a God to pray to. There's not an Orisha to go and what are you doing? What are you doing? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Your time is up. You gambled with death. You played Russian roulette with your life. Somebody thought that you would be so heartbroken over that relationship where the witch stole your man that you would kind of like fall asunder. I'm getting like vultures. I'm getting like everybody was supposed to pick at your flesh and pick at your spirit and have you so fragmented that you would not call out to the Creator. But when you called out to the Creator, the Most High God says, I will flip this bitch over for my chosen one. Tower. Whoa. Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Somebody has to give you something. Look, I can make this up. Somebody is paying right now to slow down death and to get a little bit of your energy so they can enjoy the holidays. But this person is in bad health, bad mental health. The world is in the reverse. This person recently paid just a moment ago, maybe last night, maybe this morning, for somebody to do a ritual. They're trying to slow down fate. They're trying to go against the laws of nature. So now nature is about to show you the sea levels are rising in New York. The Magician. Somebody just paid to have magic done last night, trying to swap this fate, this faded reality. But they don't have any money, which means that the practitioner is probably doing the work for free because the practitioner is bound to it too. So now the practitioner is like, whoa, we need to do this sacrifice. Money or not, because they're bound to whoever paid for this. So now this practitioner, this magician is trying to say to both of them, look, the Four of Pentacles, they're hanging on by a thread. But because they attempted this again, they're only speeding up this decision. Oh my God. So in an attempt to slow down something that belongs to you, these people actually sped up this judgment. The world in the reverse. Somebody's like, please, please, please say it's not over. Oh my God, oh my God. Wait a minute. You was Big Billy Badass. Big Betty Badass. Petty Peggy, you was out here. You was 10 toes down saying, I'm going to sacrifice you. I'm going to sacrifice your children. Now you're afraid to die. Why do people call on death and they're afraid to die? What happened? You know why? Because their essence is fragmented, it's dense. When they die, they are soulless. Their soul goes nowhere. This is why they want to hold on to you in death with the hopes that they can reincarnate with a little piece of your essence. Bitch, what do you know? Listen. Y'all done pissed off Creator of all things.
Who is this person?
I don't really think they understand.
Elizabeth Guerrero.
I don't really think they understand. Something about the moon. The Nine of Cups. Somebody's under the illusion this is going to work. Somebody's birthday's in March.
Are crazy. Yeah, that's a red.
This Cancer, there's a Cancerian practitioner here that could have been working with this masculine Libra. East Coast, I just heard. Seven of Cups. These people are suicidal. They're trying to project their death onto you with the hopes that they can attach to your essence. So when they die, they can at least be a part of your essence. This is how powerful your essence is. The Creator has rejected them on all accounts. Everything that they're asking for is a no. Nine of Cups. This is their wish fulfillment. Seven of Cups with the Nine of Swords. Spirit says the prayer that they put out is just delusional as them. Just as delusional. Child, losing control. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here that as well. It fell right on top of Justice. There's a couple of people here. Okay. So you got, this could be two sisters. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What's going on here? Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. Somebody's birthday's in May. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. You got a March person, a May person, and a September person. And the practitioner is King of Swords in the reverse. His birthday's in October. The number 4 is here. Somebody's birthday could be October 11th or October 4th. This is the practitioner. Oh yeah, we about to dig all up into your tarnished ass energy. 8 of Cups. So the practitioner walked away, but is still trying to slow down death.
because they're the ones that initiated this spell work. They're the ones that took this blood money. This is a binding contract. A lot of these practitioners will do the work, but they try to separate themselves from the karma. They'll go and try to cleanse. This person is bound to this. This is how deep this betrayal goes. Ten of Swords. And somebody's still sitting up trying to figure out how they can take you out. Child, that's crazy. In your last moments, you better spend time with the children and the dog and the cat or whoever you're spending time with, because your essence is about to be eliminated. What does that mean? Yeah, ain't no judgment after death. It's just only death after death for you. You can't take the essence of God with you to try to reincarnate into another life. No, we stopped that. We told you that we eliminated these timelines of reincarnation, the loops. You either go towards the Most High God, creator of all things, or you take that weird ass deal with the devil when you get to the gates and they tell you that you got karma and all that and you can come back. You ain't coming back, fool. This world is eliminating y'all permanently. 8 of Cups. Practitioner walking away. Clarify. Strength. You overpowered these people. You're standing in your power. So if they were trying to stop you, look, I can't make this up. You got the devil and the 8 of Wands. Somebody is obsessed with trying to speak curses over you. The devil already has these people. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, don't matter what their signs are, but it's over. Child, they still trying to figure out what to do. 5 of Wands, somebody could be fighting with the practitioner. What's this 8 of Wands in communication and 5 of, 9 of Pentacles. This practitioner saying, I need money in order to do the work. Now, if this person's on the East Coast, they could be getting cold weather. Maybe they don't have access to the animals. Maybe it's snowing. Maybe it's raining. Some type of natural catastrophe is going to come in that's going to stop them from continuing the work. Because somebody is saying, well, that's all we can do is try to go up against this. They don't really know anything to do. But again, this is what ignorance on a spiritual level looks like. You're fighting up against fate. You're fighting up against the creator who's already decided that it's time for y'all to go. That you can't touch this chosen one. The chosen one. Yeah, look, 7 of Swords. They're still trying to do something. Sneaky and deceptive. That's crazy. And you know it. The High Priestess. Spirit just said, let it all play out.
Let it all
play out. You are the High Priestess.
Let it all
You will continue on your journey. You are extremely blessed. You are divinely guided. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what these people are doing. It is over. It's so over that these people are under whatever this is. They are beneath you. You've already moved along and they can't access your energy. They're under the illusion that something is still possible. Something is still salvageable. I just heard the practitioner has lost all hope. We're going to dig into his energy here in a moment. Spirit says it needs to be exposed. What goes up must come down. Somebody spoke some nasty stuff in the spirit, and the spirit realm has every account of which they are guilty. 6 of Cups. These people's spiritual resumes are here. I love y'all. I'll see you in the memberships. Like, love, share. Send a voice.
Wow.
Well, now,
Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. Shout out to all the people that are commenting for real. Big shout out to all the people that are just saying whatever they feel they need to say. I hope you get it off your chest. I love y'all.
Are new here.
Enjoy the
Welcome.
reading.
You're
Some of these
returning
have
back.
never been heard before in
Welcome
the
back,
public
my
eye.
beautiful, amazing
Kinda like the
family. Y'all are
archives,
so
you know?
fine, so handsome, so
Yeah.
divine, so beautiful, divine feminine, divine masculine. It is all good. Yeah. So we're going to pull back the layers. You know, spiritual court is all about discussing things all spiritual. If it happened in the spirit, by way of thought, deed, intention, okay, whatever it was, it absolutely will come out here. Truth and clarity is our focus. That is our mantra. Truth and clarity be our guide. And the truth of the matter is you're coming up as a certified spiritual warrior. Somebody with a lot of strength and power, inner power. inner strength. And somebody can't stop watching. Illegal investigation, somebody could be sneaking, watching you, trying to get information, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with you. Let's dive into the energy. You know, there's 3 sides to the story. Whoever this illegal investigator is, they have their side. Whoever they're taking the information back to has their side. Then there's your side, Divine Collective. And then the universe says, well, here's what actually happened. Okay? Karma is always at play. Her beautiful ebb and flow does not miss. She's so accurate. She's so honest. I do believe that karma is a divine feminine, as I refer to her in that feminine energy. I do. I feel like she has pinpoint accuracy. I feel like she always comes in representing cause and effect. What you put out is what you get. And so, you know, she just keeps everything, you know, very nice and neat and seemingly copacetic. Let's see what's going on. We got Justice in the building, and we got the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, that seems like karma. I mean, we called on karma and she showed up. Justice. The scales. The mirroring. Twinning and winning with the universe. The universe is your mirror. The universe is your twin. And everything in it. Strength energy. Justice energy. 9 of Pentacles, slow and steady. Slow and steady is a form of, like, in my opinion, that's like wisdom as an application, you know, applying wisdom, working smarter, not harder. 9 of Pentacles is slow and steady. Because at this point, it's like, oh, I'm 1 more pentacle away from 10. And with the 10 of Pentacles comes the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So you can kind of coast right here. You've learned some really decent lessons, enough that, you know, you're going to make better decisions. And so then this is really when life gets good. The 9 of Pentacles, you're a warrior. So whoever these people are that are watching, I don't know what they intend on doing with this information that they're looking for when it comes to you, Divine Collective, and also what they're going to do with the information when they get it. One has to have their why, you know, in the forefront, or you can get confused as to why you're looking for information that doesn't resonate with you. Yeah, somebody's digging, somebody's doing some type of illegal investigation. So that means that they're going above and beyond. They're putting some extra work in, you know, if you will, more diligence, you know, trying to get to the center of some type of information. Somebody wants the information. You got the 9 of Cups, though, in the meantime. The 9 of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's wish fulfillment. Again, there's that twin energy. Look at the way there's a reflection. 2 by 2, 2 cups, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Fly me to the moon energy. Let me have a conversation amongst the stars. I was a part of all those constellations. Then came down for a little conversation. Yeah, I can't make it up. Okay, so you got people that were looking.
Said, let me come down.
The 10 of Swords, everything is fine, and the 6 of Cups. If you watch enough tarot, it's tarot time, okay? Tarot time is like a game. These cards were created because tarot was intended to be a game. That was somebody's intentions. Now, if we look at this from a life standpoint on how to play the game, I feel like the universe and karma are the referees. They're making things fair on the playing field. Somebody tried to come up with a play. Somebody wanted to hit you with the bam and the this and the that, the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. And then when they caught themselves needing to watch you to assure that something had landed on you, or that they either missed their target or met whatever this requirement is for them to do this 10 of Swords, because 10 of Swords is ultimate betrayal. One has to conceive, well, what exactly are you thinking to get out of this level of betrayal? What is your goal? Is it destruction? What is it? The 10 of Swords. So as they're watching, you are well with the past, because the 6 of Cups is here and the 9 of Cups. There's no way to get to the Nine of Cups unless you have dealt with the Six of Cups. But the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And so the universe is mirroring back to you this beautiful, like, grateful energy. And this is why you're in the Nine of Pentacles with the scales. Justice, easy peasy, nice and greasy. Eight of Swords, man. And that meat is still greasy. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment. This is a really nice Eight of Swords, though. It seems so whimsical. Doesn't it? I don't know why I just heard that song. If you wanna ride, come ride the white horse. Yeah, that's what I just heard. If you wanna ride, come ride the white horse. And the background sings, if you wanna ride, come ride the white horse. Or don't ride the white horse. I don't know. The choice is yours, okay? The Eight of Wands. This is communication. This is dedication, communication, telepathically, silently. It is communication nonetheless. But needless to say, you're a warrior. And people are watching. You're coming out as the Hierophant.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you...
You're coming out as the Hierophant. Somebody with a lot of knowledge. Somebody that's got their head in a book. Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you are new, guess what? This is why they're refusing to walk away, but something is no longer working because the cycle has ended. The world, it's over. Anything that the divine allowed up to this point was just really like, it was like training for you. It was spiritual training. It really made you a master. Okay, you kind of know how they're going to move and bob and weave with this energy. So you're coming in with whatever you know, and they want your secret. Somebody's like, if only I could find out how this person is doing this. And whatever they're consulting with, whoever they're consulting with by way of spirits, clarify the spirit. What are the spirits telling them in divination? That something is over. They can't even see, child. Wait a minute. Three of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's getting a divination and a reading. They have inaccurate information. Page of Swords in the reverse and a Three of Wands in the reverse. It's like they can't see. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know how you're doing it. They can't see. Wow. Somebody's lost their gift of sight. They don't know what's coming, but they're stressed out about it. They know that something has backfired. Clarify that fly that just came in, monitoring spirit. Yeah. Somebody sent me death and sent you death, collective. They sent death to the divine collective. Five of Cups. See the three skeletons down below? Death comes in threes. It could be three witches that are about to pass away. And they're watching. Maybe they need answers. Maybe somebody's coming towards you because they need a reading. I don't know. It's a little too late. Because when you do readings, you're reading somebody's essence. You're reading their soul. These people don't have no soul. It's like, what are you doing here? What are we doing here? It's like, yeah, no. It's a no. Five of Cups. Child, they're sad. Somebody can't even see what's going on. The Five of Cups. Somebody is like, somebody's about to drop, y'all. The universe is tired of this person. Somebody could be going to the bank. Somebody could be offering more money. Somebody's pulling all their money out of the bank. They're trying to find somebody. Clarify, they're rallying the troops. They're trying to find somebody. But whoever takes this person's money, what they're not telling them is that everybody that they paid up until now is getting karma. Somebody is like a spiritual whore. Yeah, they're like, they jump around from different practitioners, different readers. They got a whole bunch of people bound into their energy. Like anybody that is helping this King of Wands for any amount of money is opening up a can of karma that I don't even think these people realize. It's arrogant. So this person is running into practitioners like them. They're arrogant. They see that you're the empress. They know that they're under judgment, and they feel like I could take this person down. So they take the money, and then they end up with karma. This person hops around. They're not loyal to anybody. Now they're looking for somebody else with the hangman to sacrifice you. Even though exile is coming up in the reverse, the sacrifice has gone wrong. Somebody is manic, like a maniac. This person could be driving fast. Somebody's trying to take all the money out the bank. Somebody's like, I got money, I got bread. Yeah, I got money. What? I got money on your head.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody put money on the head of an empress, a queen of swords, a divine feminine, the star, ace of pentacles. The Most High God, honestly, can I be honest, is laughing from the heavens. The Most High God is like, how's it going down there? We're like, it's good. Y'all good? We're fine. You sure? Uh-huh. Love you. Like, yeah, we in a high vibration. We go to the Creator with an energy of gratitude and happiness. We go towards the Creator with an energy of jubilee, honey. Why? Because all is well. The Most High God is here. So what's trumping that? Okay, somebody's driving around manic. I can see this person. This witch could have been using a crystal ball. That could be a form of divination that they feel comfortable with. Somebody also could have been using a pendulum. Okay, this is what I see. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Whatever they're consulting with, whatever doors they're opening up is inaccurate information. So their next step is predicated on the divination, and they have wrong information. Page of Swords in the reverse. Something's not adding up. They know it. They can feel it coming in the air. They can feel the demons all over coming from everywhere. But they're addicted to the magic. It's a dangerous love affair. They can't be scared when it goes down. If they got problems, the Most High God said, you in spiritual court, tell me now. The only
Commercial break. Commercial motherfucking break. Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. We're addicted to the thrill. It's an interesting love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Okay, I'm done. Got a problem that we know. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Soul Tribe. What's good, Soul Tribe?
Peace be with you. Namaste. I'm glad you're here. You are in divine timing. You manifested this reading, and that's why you're here, right? Maybe you're asking for some type of truth or clarity. Maybe you're discerning a situation, something that could have already have happened. Maybe you're getting insight. Maybe you intuitively feel like there's more to the story, and so you call down for judgment. You ask that light be shed into some type of dark situation that needs to be illuminated. That is what spiritual court is really about. It's asking for righteous justice and or judgment to be served on a karmic basis over a situation that you feel your side of the story needs to be illuminated and or told, right? Maybe somebody did something that wasn't right. Okay? Maybe they feel like they got away with something. Maybe they affected your life greatly. You've overcome it, but you still need for judgment and justice to be rendered. Something about the scales being balanced. This is what spiritual court represents. Now, if you're returning back, guess what? You already knew that. You knew what to expect. That's why you came back again to hang out with me, to get these spiritual downloads, because you're definitely seeing what it is that I am seeing. You're a part of my Soul Tribe family, and you're in a beautiful high frequency. And for that, we are eternally grateful. I love you, Soul Tribe. Listen, Soul Tribe. It's
1:44 on the timer. The remnant, you are the chosen ones. You are the one that the Most High chose to go out into the wilderness. And you said, with ebullience, with deliberate ebullience and or good intentions, let my people go. Type energy. You are the shamans. You are the teachers. You are the high priestess. You are the ones that were prophesied about by way of the prophetic callings, by way of the prophets that came before you, maybe since the beginning of time. And here we are on time, in time, only to realize that time was always an illusion. Listen, close any doors, beautiful gatekeepers, that we just don't need to open. Any current energy by way of foresight, this moon is really, really good. The 333 energy is still spilling over into the 3-4 energy, the 3-5 energy here in 2025. Beautiful angels, ascended masters, beautiful divine ascended ancestors of the highest of white light only. What is it that we need to see? What is it that we need to know? You had a karmic friend that was coming against you. It's in the reverse. So this could represent a friendship that went awry, a friendship that is no longer, a friendship that maybe you had for a time that you were supposed to have it, and somebody didn't want to let go of some type of grudge against you. So it's a karmic friend, a frenemy, or somebody's angry because they're not friends with you anymore. I don't know. Clarify, karmic friend. What else do we need to know for the beautiful ascended masters walking the earth, also known as my beautiful soul tribe? What is it that we need to know? Karmic friend, property theft. So this person could have stolen something from you in the past. I just heard a pair of shoes. Somebody could have stole a hat. Somebody wanted something with your energy on it, okay? Whether they were intending to do some form of magic, somebody didn't want to let go of your energy, is what I just heard. I'm being guided to pull one more card. What is it that we need to see, Holy Spirit? Oh, okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of cards that wanted to come out. Always coming around begging. Okay. So this could be money. Somebody could owe you some money. Somebody could have taken your money and said that they didn't take it. Something like that, okay? Karmic friend is coming up against you. Who is this person? Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to see this? This person's asking for some form of a second chance to make a first impression, but this is a thief. I always say, scratch a liar, find a thief. I ain't never really seen too many people not be liars or thieves if they're committed to it to this capacity. Then 9 times out of 10, scratch a liar, find a thief. That's what they're going to be. But we'll see. Maybe they've changed, you know. Maybe they're different. Maybe they want to come in and offer some form of request for redemption, okay? Maybe they want to atone with you. Who knows? We'll see. Holy Spirit, beautiful angels, show us what it is that we need to see. Property theft. Wow. Peace be with you. Come on in.
No, that's not
As
what
I was
friendship
scrolling
is. That's
though,
trauma
there's a
bonding.
lot of weird comments. I find that to be interesting.
There were times that I couldn't even be there for
I
friends
think it's right at the
genuinely
same time,
the way
though.
that I wanted to, considering what was going on in my own life. So I had to use common sense. But guess what I did? I offered real prayers behind the scenes, real prayers. And I watched those prayers come into manifestation for them. I can't be there, but guess what? I can give you a prayer. And even when I was starting to use my gift, right? I had a friend that I couldn't be there for. I gave her a free reading. I said, girl, you about to get this car, this new house. You're going to be fine. I'm going to light a candle. Call me when it all come through. She called me laughing. Girl, you are funny. I said, thank you, boo. Love you. Gotta go. She ended up getting the place, the car, everything. She was going through a spiritual awakening. So the Most High was taking everything away from her that was connected to anybody. Like if you living in somebody else's house, you driving a car, and you tell the Most High, clear my path, remove anything that's not in alignment with me, then all of a sudden you got to walk away from the job, the man, the cat, the dog, the house, and you're like, oh my God, but you told the universe, remove anything that is not of my highest good. And the universe is like, okay. And you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I need a car, I need a house, and then child, she ended up getting everything back, and nothing was connected to anybody from her past. Come on now, you talking about real ownership, real spiritual ownership. You don't need nobody coming when you get into these 10 of Pentacles talking about I did this and I did that. No. Peace to the people that helped you along the way, because sometimes people hold those things over your head as leverage to control you. Oh, I remember you was sleeping on my couch. I remember you was sleeping on the floor. You like, oh, praises be to the Most High God, that he used you to intercede on my behalf and allow me to sleep on your couch. And their ego gets really, really big, because deep down inside, they needed you to continue to be wounded in order to feel like they had a life. The moment you got your life together, they didn't have shit to say. They was calling everybody like, yeah, girl, she over here staying with me. Yeah, he driving my car. Now he ain't driving your car. He done moved on. Now she done moved on because you didn't know that you had a chosen one in your house. Had you known, you would have treated them better, but what you did was reveal who you were, because once they got to the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, they didn't owe you nothing. When they walked away, they were debt free. You asked them for rent money, they gave it to you. You can't walk around and say, yeah, she still owe me money. She left my house dirty. She left my house. No, this person was on a spiritual journey. The Most High used this person as an example to allow you to intercede on behalf of an earth angel. So they came in with nothing, and you betrayed them. And now that the earth angel is back on their feet, there's nothing that you can say, because they're getting good karma. Don't let anybody move into your house if you're going to talk about them. Don't let anybody move into your house. Don't help them if you got to run around and tell everybody what you did. Be in a position where you can adjust somebody's crown, and you and the Most High know, and that's it. Because once they get their shit together, it's only going to be a revelation, or it's only going to reveal, rather, who you really are in the whole situation. Did you have ulterior motives, or were you really helping this person from your heart? You know what's really going to show it is when that person finally gets a job and they get their shit together and they leave the baby daddy or the baby mama or whatever the tumultuous situation is, and your phone stopped ringing and they ain't calling you, girl. And you reach out to them, hey, I haven't talked to you. How you doing? Girl, I just been working. I went back to church. I got baptized. Yeah, I've been saging. I've been cleansing. Or I left the church, child, and I'm just my own person. Like, whatever it is going to be very revealing as to what that friendship was really rooted in. When I stopped hurting y'all after the loss of my baby, I lost the whole friendship. When I thought about the friendship, I said, ooh, all praises be to the Most High God. The Most High sent her in right at a time that I was hurting so deeply. But when I wasn't hurting anymore and I moved on to a new relationship that at the time seemed more healthy, she and I didn't have anything to talk about. She stopped calling me. And some people are just there to help you, but they don't know how to deal with you once you've healed. Which means that they didn't grow with you. They stayed the same, just like you tune in for a soap opera every day. They was tuning in to hear what was going on. Girl, what happened? Y'all back together? Y'all, you still with him? And then when you decided to walk away and change your life or start working out, you stop complaining. You just put some action to your words and you stop calling, complaining. It changed the dynamic of the friendship. Those are the hardest ones, because they know parts about you and things about you that you shared in a time of vulnerability. They can be bitter or they could be better. It's totally up to them. What were their intentions? It'll always be revealed once you get to a point of success. Now, if you really got somebody that got your back, they're going to be genuinely happy for you. Not all friendships are bad, but they won't feel pressed and stressed when your life gets to a certain point where you're reaping the benefits of their prayers for you and your prayers for you. Come through. The Most High uses people to intercede on your behalf. But whoever this person is, they feel very entitled. They feel defeated. Five of Swords, they can't call and tell you nothing. Somebody was in competition with you, thought that they could always come and take from you. So somebody thought your kindness was a weakness. Yeah, now they want to communicate. Somebody could be calling from jail. Somebody could get somebody else to communicate. Some form of communication is coming through with the Eight of Wands. Okay? This person needs your help.
Wow, that's deep.
They focus intensely.
Peace be with you. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. I just created this. This is for the people that have the evil eye. I took the evil eye and I turned it into a rainbow because that shit just felt real good. So, welcome to Spiritual Core TV. It's just kind of like, I don't know, this is the energy that I was picking up. It's like the happy tears, crying blood, like type energy by way of the bloodline. These are happy tears. Look at the rainbow. Took the evil eye and turned that thing like, Chuck, what's up with the eyebrow? What's up with the eyebrow? Let's just let that sit there for a minute. Y'all like this? That's funny. I just started doing that, child. I'm just so glad to be here. Very grateful. I love y'all so much. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for the super chats. $11.73 times forever, honey. Thank you. 199 people watching. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. So I'm going to come back with more readings later on this evening. I'm going to just kind of let this sit here for a moment. I might just keep the live going. I feel like people in the live got stuff to say, and I love to read the comments. Big shout out to the people that are in a high vibration. Like, seriously. Oh, this is one that hasn't been premiered yet. Although we've come to the end of the road, let's play this one.
Somebody is terrified. Somebody is scared. Somebody is really out here looking crazy. Why did I pick up on this energy, Holy Spirit? Show me what it is that I need to see for the beautiful Divine Collective. If you're new to this platform, welcome. If you are returning back, what's good? Listen, use your intuition when it comes to this download. But I heard somebody is terrified. They don't even know what the hell to do. This person could have relocated to get away from some type of magic. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I'm just going to let the download flow as I get things prepared here. Yeah, whoever this person is, they are terrified, scared to death. Okay, what actually happened here? Show me this person. I keep hearing mercy, mercy, me. All things ain't what they used to be. No, no. Where did all the blue skies go? Somebody got a lot going on, honey. Where the heck did the blue skies go? What did you do to lose your blue skies? Show me this energy. Show me this energy. Oh, Spirit is saying something about opening up a door. Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Opening up a door. Okay, let's see. Somebody's in their new beginning, okay? And they're getting bad news because somebody was in a new beginning because they were running from something that they did not want to hold themselves accountable to. Now, if you've watched enough Spiritual Core TV, you know we talk about all things spiritual. Somebody did something in the spirit realm, okay? Yeah, they do not want me to tell this. Page of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups, new beginning. Somebody thought that they were in the clear from some type of karma, some type of spiritual work, and something has found them in their new beginning. What's the Page of Wands in the reverse? Show me this person. Yeah, they're sneaky and deceptive. I'm telling you, somebody moved to start a new beginning, to get away from some type of spiritual rules that they broke. Some type of spiritual work, some type of dark magic, something was forbidden. Somebody had to get the hell up out of Dodge. Somebody had to haul ass. That's what I just heard, up out of town. Now they're like, uh-oh, clarify this person. Ooh, they do not want me saying this. Four Wands in the reverse. They could be thinking about moving again. What's the Four Wands in the reverse? Is this their new community? What's the Four Wands in the reverse for this person? Somebody ran into trouble in their new beginning. Yeah, karma met them at this destination. Something could be somebody's final destination. What's the Four Wands in the reverse? Ooh, child, this person is crazy. Somebody tried to start a new beginning with somebody else's destiny. Somebody literally tried to manifest a new beginning. They very well could have manifested a new beginning, but somebody's hitting a roadblock. Somebody's hitting a bump in the road. You got the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in the right direction with the Five of Swords in the reverse, though. Yeah, somebody got caught up. So what's going on? What did they get caught doing? What happened? Is Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? What the hell is going on? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Is this involving some type of money situation? Show me this person. Somebody started a new beginning. What's the Four of Wands in the reverse? Could be a feminine here. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands energy. Show me this person. What's the Four of Wands in the reverse? Something backfired. Yeah, somebody said it's not over, but it's over. Somebody traveled to a distance with the world. Somebody relocated to another state, another city, another country. Okay, what's the Four of Wands in the reverse? The Sun. Somebody got exposed for doing something wrong. Okay, what did they do? Why is this person scared to death? Scared as hell? Four of Swords in the reverse? They can't recover from something? What's going on? Clarify. The High Priestess. The Queen of Cups. They're projecting right now. This person shows up as the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, confident, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, like they got it all together. I don't feel like this is a couple. I feel like this is a woman that gets in her masculine energy. But she comes out as very balanced. But again, clarifying, Five of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, she is not. In fact, she could have tried to start a new beginning with somebody else's like energy or destiny. Because the Four of Swords is in the reverse. Show me this person. What's the truth? Remove that projection. Or somebody is falsifying the projector, honey. Remove that projection. Which lets me know this person really does believe their own thoughts and craziness. We can see right through it, honey. You got the Fool and the Three of Swords and Temperance. Somebody wants to be seen as balanced. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Why? They left. They rushed away. They moved away. They did something real fast. What did you do real fast? I'm telling you, somebody did some type of dark work. They had to get a lot of dodge. The Knight of Wands, somebody had to move. The Hierophant in the reverse, somebody's running from some type of spell work or something like that. But the way they're showing up in their new beginning, or how they wanted people to perceive them as the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, somebody that basically has it together. The Fool, taking a leap of faith, going towards something new. The Three of Swords, separating themselves, healed, Temperance energy, and balance. But what are they running from? The Hierophant in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. What did this person do? What's the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse for this person? And the Four of Swords. What's going on there? The Eight of Wands, something is being communicated. Child, hell no. This is a succubus energy. This is a dangerous incubus energy, succubus energy. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Wands. Something's being communicated about somebody's health. The Six of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Wands, some type of correspondence. Four of Swords. Okay, what's this energy? What is this energy? A Queen of Wands. Again, this is the way somebody wants to show up. As a Queen of Wands, High Priestess, this is the way they show up. Show us the truth. Why did those other cards come up in the reverse? Page of Cups. Somebody is not this person. Somebody's like acting like they're this person. Somebody's like pretending to be the High Priestess. Caring, loving, kind, like they did the work. Really, they're the Hierophant in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. Somebody got a whole trail of nothing but like dark soulmates. What's the Four of Wands in the reverse? What is that? Yeah, they missed an opportunity. Thank God with a King of Cups. Because there's a real Queen of Cups here, a real King of Cups. And this is the way somebody wants people to see them, but they keep missing an opportunity because now something is going on with them. Something is triggering this person. Something's going on with their health. Four of Swords in the reverse with the Six of Swords. Somebody could have done spell work for vitality, and it's not working. Somebody could have done spell work for health reasons, and then they just darted off in a new direction, trying to start a new beginning with somebody else's essence with the Fool, and they're showing up like, yes, this is the High Priestess. Yes, I'm the Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles, very balanced. I mean, somebody had it down to a T. But what are they running from? Why did they have to move in a haste? Why are they in a new area? They're running from some type of spell work that backfired. Clarify the spell work that backfired. What's behind this person? Show me the shadow. Yeah, look, death magic. I can make it up. Death magic. You got death and you got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody did death magic over somebody. Somebody tried to unalive somebody, take their star, and then walk in their essence. I just heard instead, whoever you are, you didn't pass away with the star, high priestess, queen of cups. You're the real queen of wands. You're all the cards in the upright. What's going on with this person's health? They're fighting something and they're losing it. It's a losing battle with the five of wands in the reverse. Whatever they have, okay, with the five of wands in the reverse clarifying and the six of swords in the reverse, inability to heal from something with the four of swords, maybe that's sickness in the body. Somebody's fighting something, but I feel like it's a combination of something medical and spiritual. Clarify. Yeah, look, they did spell work to stay alive, honey. Somebody did spell work for strength, for power, for vitality. Show me this person. Who are they for real? Because they shape-shifting their ass off. This is who they are. The five of pentacles and the two of wands. I'm telling you. Somebody got the hell out of Dodge. They left everything behind. Five of pentacles. Somebody could have put something in storage. Somebody could have walked away. Somebody walked away, rolled away, got a ride, took an Uber. Whatever they did, they got the hell out of Dodge.
Wonderful day.
Went into their new beginning. They just did some type of spell work, and it has backfired. The eight of pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse, and somebody's in their new beginning showing up as the high priestess in the up. Girl, no. What you are is dirty. What you are is a raggedy, nasty little bastard. You should not have done that. You tried to unalive a chosen one, a star. And you got something going on with your health. The six of swords in the reverse and the five of wands in the reverse. You lost a battle. Somebody's running from death, y'all. Like fate. Clarify what's going on. Oh, yeah, this person is crazy. This person thought they were going to hightail it in their new beginning and be you, honey. Somebody had it all planned out. Somebody was like, took her out. I'm about to move forward. I'm about to get this new house. I'm moving to a new city. I'm about to get a new car. I'm about to manifest this new king of cups. I got vitality. I got good health. Yeah, this person is all the way messed up. In fact, what they are is the Empress in the reverse with the chariot. They were going in a circle. Somebody jumped in the chariot and just went in a loop. Wherever they ended up, their energy was there to meet them. Death already knew where they were going to plant their feet. Death already knew where they had intended to end up. Yeah, and so now karma shows up. Oh yeah, this is a real destiny swap. Somebody was for real about this destiny swap, child. I mean, they hightailed it. Somebody was enthusiastic getting into this chariot, moving in what they believed was the Empress energy, trying to beat you to the punch. And they said, oh, I left you behind. I left you in the dust with the death and the five of pentacles and the two of wands. That's behind me. Somebody could have even repented. Somebody could have even read a Bible scripture and just kept it pushing and started their new beginning. But now they're in the six of swords in the reverse. Somebody needs to re-up. Somebody needs to get a new destiny. There ain't no destinies available, boo. Ain't nobody else's destiny is available to this person but their own. Our destinies are not available, not at all. You're going to get the busy signal every time from the universe with this sun's energy and this wheel of fortune. Our destinies are not available. And then you're going to get the voicemail from the universe letting you know that the mailbox is full. We're not taking any scragglers into the new cycle here with the sun's energy. There's no way. Why would we? Who's taking dead weight, honey? Let the dead bury the dead with death and the five of pentacles. Oh, yeah, you thought you left that behind. Surprise. 2026 is the number one, baby. What's good? And you did it all for a lover? For the love of the honey? Somebody wanted to be the Empress. Somebody wanted to look like they had the honeycomb hideout. For the love of honey. Gotta get that honey, man, honey, man. Somebody wanted to walk in those shoes, energy. The Empress, this was their goal, was to be beautiful. Something worked for a little bit, at least according to them and based on what it was that they wanted to see. But you got the star, you got death, you got the eight of pentacles in the reverse. So the four of wands in the reverse, is this person connected to some organization? Knight of Pentacles, they have a friend here, a masculine friend. Clarify, who is this person? Seven of Cups, this person sold them some whoop tickets. Sure did, and they bought it. Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Somebody's in like with the four of wands in the reverse, okay? What's this for? Wait a minute. What's the 4 of Wands in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups? The 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody sold them wolf tickets. 4 of Wands in the reverse. It's like karmic people around them, leading them down even darker decisions, helping them to stay under some type of an illusion that they could get away with this. Tried to take a real Empress's destiny, basically essence, all of that. The Queen of Cups, somebody was like, I am the High Priestess. I am the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. But your resume says otherwise. What is stated here clearly and concisely is that you did some raggedy ass, dirty ass death magic and the shit backfired. You had to get the hell up out of town. You relocated. You were told not to look back, but your mind was eating away at you, and somebody's ancestors showed up and brought karma with them. I can't make this up. Somebody's in the 10 of Wands, stressed out. Whoever this person is, and this friend could have let them go, could have released them as a burden with the Knight of Pentacles and Strength, Child, 4 of Wands. What is going on? Somebody listen. Somebody, clarify the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody left the house real fast. Ooh, that shit backfired real quick. Somebody didn't think that the death magic was going to locate them at their new destination, at their new address. Karma has all the addresses, honey. There's nothing that cannot be found out by spirit. I know high priestesses, y'all, that can channel names, addresses, states. They don't need no picture. They don't need. They can go into a trance. They're like, she's living in San Bernardino, California. Oh yeah, she's living in Lansing, Michigan. Oh yeah, she's living in New Mexico. Like, we got high priestesses that are really, really tapped in for real. This is what they do. That high priestess energy is what we do. Yeah, listen, whatever somebody needed, I mean, I don't know, 6 of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, I don't know what this 4 of Wands in the reverse is, other than somebody had to leave a house very fast because the work backfired. So this person is running from death, basically. Okay? They're running from death spirits. Yeah, they are. Because they tried to sacrifice somebody for their Ace of Cups. And they thought they got away with it. With the Hangman in the reverse, bad idea, taboo sacrifice in order to get this Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, this person literally was so focused, y'all. I kid you not. On channeling that high priestess, Queen of Cups, balanced energy. This is the way that they wanted people to see them. This was the energy that they feel they deserve to get with the 6 of Pentacles out of trying to literally take somebody's destiny. This ain't even a swapping. This was like, death spell, thank you. I'm going to go and take your destiny and you get to die and I get to go this way. But now this shit has backfired with the 4 of Swords in the reverse and somebody is about to meet their maker. Wow. I can't make it up. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse represents a fall from grace. Somebody's time is up. Somebody's arguing with fate. Somebody is sitting there like really being combative with a fated situation. Something that will happen exactly the way I just said it. Somebody tried to take somebody's life and then basically move forward in a new beginning, thinking that they wouldn't have to deal with that. Whoever gave them bad advice sold them some type of an illusion. Okay? 10 of Wands wanted to come up in the reverse. Whoever the person is in the organization that showed them what to do, that sold them an illusion, that told them that something was possible, was really setting them up to be slaughtered. Because honestly, can we be real? Somebody's life was already decided. Like, their time is up. They might feel like there's more time for them, but their time is up. So doing a destiny swap, 4 of Swords in a reverse, harvesting off of people's succubus energy, thinking that that's going to get you a new life is a foolish pursuit. Because whoever this high priestess is, Queen of Cups, the real one, that's what I just heard, the star. This person's too far into their destiny for you to try to swap out, do anything. Like, somebody looked behind them and saw you like down for the count. Somebody saw you as a dead body, quite literally. And then they get, a phone call letting them know that, hey, the dead has arisen, the star is here, and the sun is here. Like, somebody thought they were jumping ahead of you. And you were already light years away, honey. Lifetimes away with death and the fool. Yeah, it's like, how you gonna jump ahead of somebody that you think you left behind? but that person is already at several finish lines because it's their destiny. Somebody sold this person an illusion. Close this door. This person's pissed off. The energy that I'm feeling right now, oh, they're a latchkey energy. Anybody that opens up the door on them, they want to create a little cord. No, you don't. Break that cord. You will get hurt trying to attach a cord. I'm just here to do my job. I'm here to simply channel the message. This is Spiritual Cord TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. And that's just what it is. Shout out to all the people that are in the memberships. There are exclusive, timeless readings there. You can pay 23 cents a day, 27 cents a day, or $1.55 a day to get exclusive content. It's life-changing. At least that is my intention. Because this is a real read right here. Somebody's ass is looking crazy. Let's go into part 2. We're going to dig a little bit deeper just because I feel like this person doesn't want us to. And if I'm being guided to dig a little bit deeper, it's because there's several situations where somebody's skeletons are out of their closet. Somebody's done this a whole bunch of times. Somebody's tired of moving too. Somebody's tired of moving. Something has caught up with somebody right when they felt they were right on the brink of something, and something's going on with that health. What is going on with your health? Spirit says,
What is going on with your health? Somebody said, she's a witch. Oh, the comments are, they're worth reading. The comments are worth reading just for shits and giggles. The comments are very interesting.
collective, listen. Third time I tried to do this reading. Somebody went and got a reading on you. Somebody went to somebody that's really good at divination, okay? Whoever this person is, they are the truth. When the person who went in requesting the reading,
Steve,
asked about you, the reader told them, I can't read this person's energy. It's not that the person doesn't have gifts, whoever was supposed to be doing the divination. It was because somebody was coming in with the wrong intentions to find out what you had coming in. I did a preliminary reading with the Kipperish, okay? And what came out, the first card was divination. I said, ooh, talk about straight to the point. So I knew the vision of what I was having was real. So I saw divination come out. I also saw a man high priestess and a feminine high priestess. So somebody could have gone to another reader after being told they couldn't read your energy. And they told this new person, a guy, hey, I need to know about this, and this, and this. Now, somebody wants to know what you have coming in, but their intentions came up as that of a thief, right? Whoever this person is, they've done this for a long time, very systematic, very non-creative, very much doing the same thing over and over, which in my opinion is a form of like being a dead person. You know, it's weird. Whoever this person is, they went in to see what was going on so that they would know how to do their moon magic accordingly. Now, what happens when they go to see another reader? This reader is telling them, we can't tap into this person's energy. So let's see what's going on, okay? If you're new, welcome. If you are returning back, what's good, Soul Tribe family? Come on in. Remember to like, love, share, click the notifications button if you feel like you like the vibe here and you like Spiritual Cord TV. Chime in down below. Hashtag me, Spiritual Cord TV 365. I am eternally grateful. Holy Spirit, creator of all things, angels, please clear my essence, keep it clean, keep it in a high vibration as I channel this energy. Show me the truth about this person. Show me the first reader, the first person that did divination. What did they tell this person? Somebody says, I can't read that person's energy. This person could have said, why can't you read that person's energy? So this person went back and forth with the reader. Yeah, you're coming up as a sweetheart. Now, in the preliminary reading, collective, we came out as self-love, meaning the frequency is so high, it's not in alignment with whoever the person was that was having bad intentions towards you was coming in with. So the reader was like, I really honestly can't tap into this person's energy. There's something very powerful surrounding them. Clarify this reader. The reader could be a sweetheart, yeah. Somebody sent somebody packing. Somebody sent somebody on their way. Somebody turned down their money. Somebody turned down their offer to open up a door, abandonment. So when this person walked away from this reader and they were told that they couldn't read your energy, they went to a masculine high priestess, another divine being, and let's see what this person told them. Yeah, but I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Somebody met somebody else on a whim, another reader. They could have come in a very loving energy after asking for a reading, okay, with abuse energy. Why is this person feeling abused? What's going on, Holy Spirit? Or this second reader saw what they had done to you? Yeah, this second reader saw what they had done to you. So this person went to another reader. The first reader could have seen this as well. I also feel like the first reader was a feminine energy, very strongly. Yeah. They could have absolutely realized what this person was doing and or trying to do. With voodoo in the reverse, somebody was exposed for rendering you some type of cruel and unusual punishment. That's what I just heard. Yeah, it is cruel and unusual. To a sweetheart, enamored, abused. Somebody got exposed, okay? Show me this first reader. Why is this person abandoning? What happened? This first reader tapped into their intuition. This first reader was like, nah, you over here trying to do something crazy. You want to know what's going on with this person? Yeah, you got to get out of here. I can't read the person's energy. I'm sorry, I can't do a reading for you. Abandonment. So somebody leaves and goes to somebody else. This first reader is held in high honor. Whoever this high priestess is, she upholds the spiritual law. She knew that somebody was coming in with bad intentions. This person is mirroring you. This high priestess could absolutely be a part of the Soul Tribe family. Her vibration is very, very high. She's very fair. She sent somebody packing. She knew that somebody was planning to do something that wasn't right, and she wanted no parts in it. And she knows that you're protected, which is why she told this person, I can't read this person's energy. Because she saw something that was a reflection of her high vibration, and she saw somebody that wasn't requesting this reading. Wow. Okay, so this person went on their way. They didn't want to take no for an answer, so they went to a masculine reader. What did the masculine reader tell this person? Listen, whoever these readers are, let me tell you what's going on. Whoever this person is, they simply went in and got red themselves. Somebody got red for filth, honey. Somebody exposed themselves, coming in trying to ask about you. Obsession in the reverse. So the guy that they went to after leading the first reader that told them, no, I can't read this person's energy, immediately saw their obsession with you and something about voodoo, some type of magic that they kept trying to do. Something about abuse. Yeah, somebody went in wanting to know if their magic was having any effect on you. Clarify, these readers are turning this person away. They're turning this person away because somebody is very high ranked. Yeah, look. Somebody knows that you have a relationship. So somebody could have gone in inquiring about a sweetheart and a nice guy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and soulmate energy, okay? Whoever this person is obsessed with doing this voodoo, they don't even really know what they're doing. I'm gonna keep it real. This person is sloppy. Their energy is sloppy. It's all over the place. They can't focus on one thing at a time. Voodoo in the reverse means that it could very well be having a very serious effect on them as well with abuse. So somebody's getting beat up by their own forbidden voodoo or forbidden magic, obsession in the reverse. Yeah, this person is off the chain. Yeah, somebody is like obsessed over a nice guy and a sweetheart. Okay, clarify. They couldn't tap into the chosen one's energy. Yeah, I can't make this up with false narrative. This is somebody who was systematically on time, in a timely manner, going to get readings. Somebody was doing readings for this person up until a certain point. They then go and they possibly went to a new reader or, two new readers. And this is how this person is seeing them. So somebody was saying that you were attacking them. They could have even gone into the reading telling this person like, yeah, this person's done magic to me. I need to pull cards on them. I need a reading. How soon can you do it? This is the conversation that I'm hearing. This is what somebody's thinking. This is what they're saying. It's all false. Somebody could have said, this person is crazy. They want to be me. They're obsessed. Or they want my person. Yeah, that's not your person, ma'am. Yeah, that's not your person. This is somebody that is crazy, delusional, mentally and emotionally unstable, unfortunately. You know, I don't want this energy for anybody, but this is the energy that somebody is being seen. And this is what these readers realized. about this person that's asking for them to render some form of service by way of helping them to do divination on a sweetheart and a nice guy. What seems to be the issue here? Somebody needs to seek some type of professional help. And by way of professional, in their mind, they're thinking practitioner. They're not thinking mental health or behavioral health or shadow work. No, somebody is thinking, seeking some type of advice from somebody that they feel is going to feed into this illusion, this narrative, this delusional way of being. Yeah, obsession in the reverse. Somebody went in basically and got read for filth, and they got exposed for being a very filthy, unclean spirit, doing forbidden magic, obsessed, as a matter of fact, mentally and emotionally unstable, because it's backfiring. So these readers could have intuitively picked up that whatever magic this person was doing to you backfired. Is this what they picked up? Clarify. Somebody says, I can't tap into this chosen one's energy. It's a no. Yeah, look, they know exactly what happened. It's a karmic masculine out here. It's a weirdo. House in the reverse. Karmic masculine in the reverse. Somebody could be homeless. Somebody could be losing their house. Oh man, that's a crazy pursuit. Reason being is that somebody got a whole lot going on in their life, and their biggest obsession that they're being exposed for is trying to find out if a sweetheart is going to be with a nice guy and a soulmate. Thank God these people use their intuition, because somebody's coming in with a whole bunch of nasty, dense energy and karma that they do not have I just heard ability to transmute. House in the reverse. It's like somebody's making time to go get readings on you. Shouldn't they be concerned about their living situation? Karmic masculine in the reverse. Somebody could have been projecting onto a nice guy too, to make them look like they were the karmic masculine, but that's not their energy. There's a lot going on here. Somebody's whole house is upset. Somebody's got a lot going on. They don't need to be going to get no readings or playing with no voodoo. Somebody should be concerned about why their life is literally all over the place. Clarify, what happened to this person? What is it that they want? That's nasty. Somebody is real comfortable with that evil eye energy. False narrative, mentally and emotionally unstable. Spirit says they're just simply lying to themselves at this point, because with all these cards in the reverse, people are seeing exactly that, yeah, this person is not okay. Somebody's seeing exactly what happened, why it happened, how it's happening. This person is being exposed for doing some type of weird ass dark magic, obsessed with it, in fact, being abused by it. Somebody could be getting kicked out of a house. Somebody could have been presenting themselves to not be a karmic masculine, and they're being kicked out of a home, but they're still finding time. With all of this BS going on, somebody's still finding time to go and get a reading on you. Wow, clarify these readers that turned this person away. Yeah, they not playing. They told this person, you got to get out of Dodge. Look at abandonment and moving on. These are readers that are like, no, I'm not doing a reading on that person. Or if they did, they could have read this person for filth and told them their own energy. Clarify, what's going on with this person's energy that requested this? Yeah, look. What's going on with this person's energy that requested this? Yeah. So people are awakening to the fact that you are the person that is in this wealthy, rich girl energy. And somebody could have been presenting themselves to be that way when they go into these readers. Wow. Clarify. Voodoo in the reverse? Yeah, I can't make it up. Whatever this is, whatever these readers saw, they saw that karma was coming in and they didn't want to get in the way of it. That's how you do it. That's the real high priestess oath. That's the real way to get it done. That's the way that you do it. You say, no, I'm not digging into this person's energy. I don't want to be in this person's energy. I don't care how much money you come in here and give me, because when you reach a certain level, why would you compromise the throne when the Most High God is giving us everything that we want for kids, for kibbles and bits and kits and caboodles or whatever the hell somebody got going on, oodles and noodles, with the motherfucking evil eye ass energy? And compromising your throne? Oh no, honey. Oh no, the North Node is not to be messed with. It's not for the weak. It is merely for the strong in a very meek way, but don't come up against it. Yeah, look, somebody was trying to figure out what was going on. And now they feel like you've returned from the dead. Somebody had a whole funeral service. Somebody feels like you returned from the dead. Awakening, you woke up from the dead like, hi, look at the death magic. Look at the way you're waving with your hand up. Look at your face. You're like, death magic? What are you talking about? Somebody is really, really out here looking real crazy, y'all. And, you know, the more they dig, the more they want to hold on to this weird-ass frequency. They're just exposing themselves. No matter where they go, people are going to see them. Somebody's wearing the energy that they sent out, basically, which is why they're giving you the evil eye. Oh, yeah, they're giving you the evil eye, honey. Because this energy of expectation, listen.
Say what's up.
What's up? YouTube, how's it hanging?
Okay, yeah. Just kicking back.
You were supposed to be unalive by now. Why is it that you're still out here waking up? Why is it that you're still out here moving forward? Why is it that I can't tap into your energy? Why? It's making somebody emotionally unstable. Unfortunately, yeah, look, I can't make this up. This person's in poverty, look.
Yes.
As if there wasn't enough going on with home and house in the reverse, mentally and emotionally unstable. You mean to tell me that you're carving out time by way of what you're putting on your to-do list to go do a reading or ask for a reading on the chosen one? Yeah. You pretty much need to just pack it all the way up and put it somewhere, but not over here. You got please, help, poverty, and house. The please and the help could also be them seeking out spiritual advice as well to get some of this energy off of them, to get some of that backfire. Somebody who's working with some real dark ass spirits. Legal situation, balance, okay? This could also be an eviction. Yeah. House in the reverse, legal. You know what I feel? Clarify that. Yeah, this person is crazy. You know, it's almost like somebody wanted your life to go down because their life is going down based on the choices that they made. Somebody wanted you to go through the same thing as them. But the way your spirit is set up in this sweetheart energy is a hell to the no. It's like, nah, we're not going through that. That belongs to you. That's all you. Clarify, yeah, it's like somebody wanted you to feel what they felt. Listen, somebody could have once been a rich lady, a rich girl, a rich gal, and they lost it all. Something like that. And this is why they're coming for you, because this is what you have. Divine Collective. You have this very healing frequency. And when these readers came across, or this person came across these readers, and your name was mentioned, there was a frequency that went out. Their ears may have even started to ring, letting them know that you are Soul Tribe family. You're a healer. This is how you do it. This is how you show up in people's readings. Yeah. Now you got this unexpected money coming in. And you got Ice King energy. Whoever that masculine reader was, that person was like, yeah, nah, I can't tap into this person's energy. They could have even have already seen that somebody had gone to another reader before them and they were told no, because with abandonment, somebody's running to and fro. They got an energy of expectation. Something is going on. Somebody's trying to figure out a living situation. With house and legal, somebody could be getting evicted in poverty and something going on with their money, but they're trying to stop you from getting what this is. I just heard something that you work for. Unexpected money is coming in based on something that has been worked for. Yeah. It's in alignment. It's rightfully so. Yeah. Okay. So listen, what the hell is going on here? Somebody really needs to get it right. Somebody wants your life to look like their life, and it absolutely just does not. I just heard this person is angry that you don't see things their way. Honey. No, ma'am. No, sir. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. So we can't read into this person's energy. Family could be significant. Clarify family. Somebody's birthday could be on the 21st. Yeah, child, it's a lot of gossip going on. There's a lot going on. This could be family members. This could be family members, y'all. Somebody goes from being a rich lady to being in poverty, literally. This is magic that's backfired. This is hexing spells. If they were working with a practitioner, they're not anymore. This practitioner could have walked away from them and or abandoned them. which is the reason why they were seeking out new people to do divination. It always is fascinating in a very peculiar way, petty intrigue kind of way, that if you send some nasty magic to a chosen one, it keeps backfiring. The person that you were working with or a practitioner that was helping you no longer wants to work with you. It's so peculiar that this person would seek out new readers, assuming or hoping on a hope and a prayer delusionally that they wouldn't pick up on the fact that you're the raggedy ass problem. You should have made sure that you weren't the problem. Like, that ain't making sense. Yeah, somebody really believed that these readers wouldn't pick up on this bullshit. Yeah, it's a blind ass monkey. Somebody's family could be significant. Somebody wants to know what you're doing. They want to know if their voodoo is working, and they're losing everything. This person is mad because I just heard you don't see things the way they see things. So they were trying to cast an illusion over you. Thank you, Spirit. So that you couldn't see this energy. Somebody didn't want for you to tap into your light. That backfired. They wanted you in poverty. That backfired. Karmic masculine in the reverse. Somebody got exposed for being a karmic masculine. And there's a nice guy that's being exposed for being a nice guy. He's not a karmic masculine. There's a rich lady, a sweetheart, two people being together. Somebody's obsessed over your relationships. Who are you talking to? What are y'all doing? Where are y'all going? What are y'all eating? What is going on? And oh my God, and the voodoo has backfired. Whoa. Whoa. You're the sweetheart. Somebody's very attracted to you. I just heard mutual attraction. That's nice. You know, you just look at somebody's face and you like it. But really, you can look into their soul. You know what I mean? That soul is really what it is, honey. Let your soul glow. Somebody could have tried to break your soul and ended up breaking their own. Damn, fragmented souls are never prosperous, you know? They always got to be taped back together, glued back together. You know, they're so weathered. It's like, whoa. Yeah, 8 of Cups, a lot of walking away, a lot of people moving in the opposite direction. This person could feel abandoned. They feel exiled. They're feeling exactly, honestly, the intentions of what they wanted you to feel. And you're just not. You're celebrating the truth in the matter with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, okay? Let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit. Show us what's going on. Clarify this practitioner that walked away. There's a practitioner that left somebody. No. Why I hear no? Clarify practitioner. The 5 of Cups. No. I heard no. So everybody's telling this person no. No. They might need a cleansing. No. They might need a reading. No. Like, I just heard the synchronicity. Some of these people's ears start to ring when they mention your name, something like that. The candles start doing all kinds of stuff. These practitioners are like, no. 5 of Cups, because they know that karma's at play here. Nobody's getting in the way of karma. Nobody's getting in the way of universal balance. When universal balance is here to bring balance, like, nobody's getting in the way of that. Nobody's signing up to take that field trip into some bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with them. Yeah, look, people are not dirtying up their spiritual essence. Now that we understand that money and currency is a contract, don't be taking no money from these people. Ain't no way in hell. I'll give you $10,000. Can you do a reading for me? You keep that. You're going to need it. Karma's at play, and karma's fair. And my ancestors said no. Especially after you've done so much work. This is what I hear these readers saying, like, nah, I'm not. It's a whole karmic coming up in here. 5 of Cups. It's like somebody feels as though the world is against them, and they're absolutely correct. They are. They don't want to get in that murky ass boat with this person. Clarify the 5 of Cups. These practitioners are walking away. Some practitioners telling them no. Somebody's standing their ground. King of Swords energy. Clarify this King of Swords. You said no. This could have been one of many practitioners. Yeah. Why? Because divine intervention is here. You damn right they're saying no. Somebody's like, This person is too divinely protected. They've closed out their cycles. Their Akasha is clear. I can't even access their Akasha. Somebody is like, I cannot see into this person. Like, that is so funny. That is so peculiar. Clarify. Practitioners walking away. Yeah, somebody's like, I'll pay you anything. 6 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Clarify practitioners walking away from this person that was doing forbidden magic over the chosen one. They're on the hunt, honey. They're looking around right now. Somebody is like, instead of looking for a house, instead of going to court, instead of dealing with their issues, somebody is looking around for a practitioner. And you know why? This is also because the magic backfired. So they're looking for somebody to clear up this energy, to help them cleanse this energy. So focusing in on their living situation, court date, whatever they got going on, you know, it did say poverty. They need to get this energy off of them in order to manifest something new. But people are not helping them because they realize this energy belongs to them. Clarify this person. You looking for a new practitioner? Yeah, look, they're looking for a new practitioner. Child, cannot make this up. You got the High Priestess in the reverse and the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This could be them, or they're looking for somebody. Yeah, people are like, People see this person as a monster, y'all, like literally. Yeah, I just heard lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of. What song is that? I'm not afraid of a lion and tiger and bear. These people see this person as something like they don't want to fool with. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. There's a barrier there for a reason. A lot of these particular practitioners are putting a barrier up between them. This person could have an entity attachment. Clarify this dark high priestess. They're looking for a dark high priestess in the reverse. Somebody's gonna run into somebody just like them. It's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Clarify this dark high priestess in the reverse with the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, I said 3 of Wands in the reverse. I meant to say 3 of Wands. They're looking. So this is already blocked. Maybe the 3 of Wands is in the reverse. Maybe they haven't found anybody. But why wouldn't you want to use your money to get you a living situation, like organized? Or what? I mean, that's what I would do. Priorities, but no, somebody's obsessed. Clarify this person. They're looking for a practitioner. Oh yeah, the dogs outside right now are barking and howling, honey. Somebody's definitely got an entity attachment or something's looming around them. Clarify they're looking for a new dark practitioner, but can't find one. Somebody can't find one. Somebody's ancestors is whooping the shit out of this person simultaneously. Oh my God. Somebody's ancestors are beating the hell out of this person, literally, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whatever they got going on, if they're traveling to and fro, searching for somebody to do some type of dark magic or give them some type of dark divination to agree with whatever the hell this illusion is because they're mad because you don't see your life the way they see it. Somebody could be abusing Kabbalah, the system of Kabbalah. Trying to mimic an ascension. This is what this person is currently doing. They're wanting to mimic and or shapeshift by way of an ascension, but they can't. The Lovers. Somebody's trying to change their energy into this loving energy. But people see right through it. The 2 of Pentacles. Somebody could be looking for a practitioner and they're trying to use your name as if they're the ones. Like, this person is crazy. Somebody's like, yes, I'm such and such. And they're like, no, you're not. These practitioners are putting a barrier up between this person. I just heard these people. So there were more people involved in this, but they've scattered. The 7 of Swords is in the reverse. The swords are all over the place. Clarify this person. What happened? You want to get a new practitioner? You ain't got nothing else to do, huh? Didn't I just say the swords? The 9 of Swords, the swords are all over the place. This person is terrified. Somebody is scared shitless. And that's difficult, especially for somebody that's full of shit. Somebody's scared shitless. Clarify. The dogs are barking. Somebody was working with dead, like dense energy. Oh yeah. Something's coming into balance for you and your partner, your person, or this is just you. Listen, collective. Whatever this person is trying to do, it is so thick right now that I'm trying to find the words that I want to say in order to get this out and explain it. Spirit keeps telling me, watch your words, watch your say, because I really believe that at some point this person needed you to see things their way. And the fact that you don't see things their way really has their magic just kind of weak and looming around. This is heavy projection work. This is what you see is not really what it is, the Nine of Swords, and this shit is bouncing back onto this person. Nine of Swords with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, they're like they keep getting exposed by practitioners. Clarify the voodoo backfire. Yeah, chop shit is under judgment for real. It's the Queen of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. What's your problem? What is your problem, honey? You want this King of Pentacles. You're trying to stop a divine masculine. Okay, so there's a feminine here. There could have been more people, but there's one person. This is the last karmic standing. That's what I just heard. This person is meditating, thinking on how they're gonna stop this King of Pentacles. Clarify, what is the problem? Why do you keep doing this magic? Here she is right here. Queen of Wands energy. Clarify, you're confident that you can stop somebody. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, all the cups have been turned over because of the injustices that this person has rendered, which lets me further know this is not a Queen of Wands in the upright, this is a Queen of Wands in the reverse. But this is the way that she shows up, or this is the way that she wants this King of Pentacles to see her. So she's doing her best to shape-shift her energy, to shift it around, move it around, shake it off before she goes in to request. But it's a stain. Her soul is stained, honey. She's got blemishes on her soul. You can't run from this. You got to do the work. You got to clean that up. And she wants nothing more but to attach that energy to a divine feminine. She's using some type of voodoo, a doll, if you will. With the Six of Cups, she's trying to go into your Akashic records to see what your weak spot is or what you've gone through. But she's stuck there. Clarify this energy. She wants to wear this feminine's energy. It's a skinwalker. Hermit energy. Clarify. What seems to be this person's issue? Yeah, look, I'm telling you, a love spell. Didn't I say this person was showing up as the Queen of Wands? But really, she's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that's very, very insecure. The Lovers in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. She wants to eliminate this King of Pentacles options for love. And so the magic is predicated on a love spell to bind this person. Interesting. Clarify, you can't find a practitioner to help you. Yeah. And her goal was for you never to know that it was her, but now she doesn't know if the magic is working or not. This is somebody that is a self-proclaimed third wheel, third party. Who gave you that job? You gave you that job? It's a King of Cups here. This is an Emperor here. He's all the kings in the upright, King of Pentacles in the upright, King of Cups in the upright. That's what this is about, clarify. And she doesn't want to let this person walk away. Eight of Cups in the reverse. He's very much in the know that somebody's trying to hold them back. She wants this man to remember what they had. That's the scope of her magic. For him to remember what they had, for him to see her as the Queen of Wands in the upright. But once the Queen of Wands who presents herself in the upright is now really seen in reality as the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this man is saying, I can't unsee the fact that you're just a scallywag, man. I can't unsee it with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody said, you're not going anywhere. This Queen of Wands in the reverse said, over my dead body. And so the universe is like, bet, we can make that happen. So shall it be. The Eight of Cups in the reverse, because one thing you got to do is, you don't have to get the hell up out of here, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You got to go home. You got to go somewhere. But this ain't it. So be that as it may, exiled in Eight of Cups, somebody said, I will take this man's life before I let him go and be with somebody else. So the universe said, okay. So shall it be unto you. It looks as though your life is withering. It looks as though things are falling apart. And you still are not getting those little intuitive nudges. Somebody went broke trying to break somebody's soul. Somebody fragmented their own soul. They could have a child together, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could be blocking this man from seeing his child. Yeah. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Whoever this karmic feminine is, she intends to go the long haul to try to stop this masculine from moving forward. And so the universe is saying, okay, if you're willing to go this far, then watch what we do. Like, if you're willing to go this far, and we keep sending you all these beautiful, kind reminders, like you need to heal, don't do that. Look, Page of Swords in the reverse and Judgment, it's all bad news. Somebody might lose their child. Somebody might lose a child. Ten of Cups in the reverse is like a broken family. Spirit says this family was never really real. Whatever this is Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles, this King of Cups had. You know why? Because it was all predicated on her magic. This man broke free of some type of dark ass spell. Okay, let's just say what it is. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's not beat around the bush. So this is what all of this is about. Somebody had a family with somebody, got somebody, had a child. They thought they were going to play games with the child. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This man no longer is accepting this person's breadcrumb. The family has been broken up. Something happened here. There could be a court case. Page of Swords is all bad news with this Queen of Wands in the reverse because this little heifer was too high on the hog, honey. Didn't know how to sit down and mind her own damn business. And this King of Pentacles is like, nah, I'm out. Clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse for this Queen of Wands in the reverse. What did you really have going on? Yeah, look. You got people standing in their power. So what do you mean I can't go anywhere? That's what this man is saying. That's what this divine masculine is saying. He's like, girl, if you don't get the hell up out my way with the Knight of Swords energy, somebody's like, you're not going anywhere. I'm going to go and I'm going to get my doll and I'm going to find you and you can't see your child. Girl, you're about to lose your child because with House in the reverse, it appears as though, unfortunately, this person can't provide a stable home for their child. Clarify that. You too busy doing voodoo? Girl, you better get it together. There's a child here.
This is perfect.
There's a child here in question. Somebody has a court date, okay? Justice in the reverse, it's not going to go the way they thought. They're doing voodoo on everybody. The judge, the courthouse, whatever this is, okay? This could be like a custody battle, child support, something like that. Because with House in the reverse, okay, and poverty, somebody has to come in and show what they are making, their income. You know, maybe somebody's trying to get their child back and they need to present themselves in a way. And maybe this is why they needed to siphon a certain level of high vibrational energy in order to shape shift into the Queen of Wands in the upright so that they appear not just to the court, but to this man. Because if they don't have this child, they can't control this man anymore. And they know that. If they don't have this child to use as a pawn in this very odd and peculiar game, like we full-grown people, that's a little person, like so much for not creating childhood trauma. If this person, if this fragmented feminine, this woman, this seemingly wanting to be a mother-ass energy, doesn't have this child to use as leverage to make this man's life uncomfortable, she has nothing. And it appears as though the universe is taking everything from her. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? Because instead of getting things in order, she was trying to take somebody down. Spending her money in the wrong place with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody went broke doing spell work. And now the practitioner is walking away from them, not answering them. Yeah, look. Because the chosen one is getting their wishes fulfilled. I can't make it up. Somebody literally paid to thrust you even further, collective, into the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten. Like the universe was just like, here, just on the strength, we're going to go ahead and elevate your whole life. We're going to just go ahead and just revamp it all. You're going to be happy. Everything's going to work out. Just on the strength, just on GP, general principle. Somebody like literally paid for you to get an upgrade. And that's what has this person in the Nine of Swords. Your enemy is really not your inner me. It's really your teacher. There's really a lesson here. It's a hard one because somebody's lost everything. Playing around with some forbidden magic, trying to prove something. Look, it's over. They lost everything, the world. I mean, the universe is slamming the door in their face every which way they turn. They're going here, trying to see if this practitioner can help them cleanse this energy or do some type of reversal. Okay, so this Queen of Wands wants to reverse the energy back to the chosen one. Clarify this King of Pentacles. No, this man has evolved. Yeah, he's gone, honey. Ain't no sense. Ain't no sense in being hot on his trail. He's gone. The Chariot is in full motion. Somebody's gone. They've moved on. They've moved forward. Emotionally stable, master of his own heart, not feeling a way about this person. It looks like this man might end up with this child with the Page of Cups, or something's going on with this child. Yeah, you can't keep my child from me anymore with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Listen, this is what happens when you focus in on good, decent character. I love this story. Because somebody was about that spell work heavily. This person might have to go through some type of medical evaluation,
I don't like this.
psychological evaluation. Why did I just see that in court? Oh yeah, this shit is so bad. The Hierophant in the reverse. Oh yeah. If this is a court situation over a child and there's a divine masculine who was bound to what appears to be a witch who had them just stuck, honey, this man was never supposed to get away. Somebody could have even attempted with the Eight of Cups in the reverse to not allow this person to move forward. They could have even attempted to get pregnant again or do some type of spell work to get him back. Listen, the Hierophant in the reverse. This could be an investigator. This could be a mandated reporter. Yeah, this is a mandated reporter. Dang. The Hierophant in the reverse, that's an investigator. Somebody is saying that this person needs psychiatric help. They can't cover it up. They weren't able to shape shift in enough time, within time enough that they could show up in court and be a decent person. Too busy focused on you. The Seven of Pentacles, that's a lot of investment. That's a lot of money, time, energy, efforts, fooling with deities, spirits, all kinds of stuff. Somebody could have taken that same Seven of Pentacles, put it into their cup, their pocketbook, whatever they got going on, and they could have gone and got their living situation. This person was trying to hex you. Clarify. Oh yeah, this person is crazy. Five of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is so jealous they can't think straight. They can't see straight. Five of Wands in the reverse. That's like jealousy and envy being exposed. That same Seven of Pentacles could have created a very nice home. It could, all this person had to do was stop. Now they're realizing that everything that they wished upon that dog, everything they said to that dog is happening to them. And this is why they're trying to clear their energy. This is why they're looking for a reader. This is why they're looking for another practitioner. But it's like, no, And two, the person that was helping them could have snaked them out. Somebody could have stabbed them in the back. There's a dark high priestess here. Please help this person. Show us this person. Clear this energy out, please and thank you. There's a dark high priestess that was helping this person that betrayed them. It's crazy. You cannot petition the courts, ma'am. You cannot come in. You cannot say, I was working with a practitioner. I gave them money to do X, Y, Z to a chosen one. No, we're not going to see it your way. It's a no, you got all bad news. Whatever you got going on, Ten of Swords and a Nine of Swords, baby, that's a lot of swords. Yeah, somebody feels abandoned and or betrayed by their practitioner. Yeah, because this person realized that you were crazy. That's why. And this is a dark practitioner. Somebody like, damn, no, I do dark work, but your ass is dark as hell. You got the dark practitioners walking away from you, the ones that know how to do binding spells and money rituals. Yeah, I'm telling you, when that divine energy comes up and they see that Ace of Swords, they're like, yeah, no, So that's like the angels and the demons saying, no, we denounce this contract. We want no parts of it. Yeah. This person is off the chain. Clear that energy out. Let's see this person. Let's see this other person, okay? I'm very, very curious to see this other reader or this dark practitioner that walked away. Something made them head for the hills, okay? And we're about to find out exactly what that was. Just because. It's what happens when you go into other people's business. You end up in spiritual court with all your ass out. All your business. Somebody like, stop telling my business. Well, you should have stayed your ass away from that dark ass magic. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But in fact, they were quite disrespectful. That's the catch. So show us the situation. Let me just sage the energy, clear this space, remove any energies that just don't need to be here, transmute them for the greater good of myself and the people that are really getting truth and clarity and applying it to their lives right now. So motivate, listen. So whoever this dark practitioner is, somebody said, nah, you dark as hell, you darker than me. Why did this person walk away? The backfire was too great. That's what I just heard. Why did this dark practitioner walk away? Their life started to fall apart. Ooh. Their life started to fall apart. Whoever this practitioner is could have been an elderly man. Somebody could be Cuban. Somebody does crossroads work. Somebody works with the gatekeeper and they work with Balan Samedi. This person did crossroads work. Whoever this dark individual is, they went to this dark worker to hex you and cross your roads.
This is some of my art, y'all. I don't know if you can see it, but this is some of my art.
Somebody could be a santero. Somebody could deal with Santeria, Palomayambe, voodoo. They deal with all the, I don't know. This is somebody that knows what they're doing. Whoever this person is that is not afraid to go into the dark and render some type of judgment. Because I feel like this was supposed to make you feel like you were under some type of severe judgment. It was an illusion. You're really being celebrated. This is what I'm saying. Open up this door, y'all. I'm getting visuals. Bear with me as I get this vision. In my mind's eye, I see somebody saying that you're being celebrated. So this man did the work. Show me this dark worker. It's an elderly man, okay? Whoever this elderly man is, somebody could have a white beard, white hair, brown skin. Yeah, somebody's like Afro-Cuban or Puerto Rican or Dominican or something like that, or they could be a little bit of all of that. I keep hearing Africana. So they could have referred to you as the Africana, the mulata. Yeah, somebody's speaking in Spanish. Show me this man. What happened? You walked away from this person. You got the hell out of Dodge because whoever you are, chosen one, you're too powerful. You outrank this practitioner. This is an elderly man. This is somebody that has a lot of knowledge about different ways of how to do things, how to switch destinies. And when I mean destinies, I mean not give somebody your destiny, because nobody can do that if you're actively active in your destiny. But this person knows how to create the illusion of it. He's that guy. Very wise man. Somebody left an offering for LAY at the crossroads. Clarify, this man walked away because of your strength, chosen one. Secret admiration for your strength. And this is coming from somebody that works with some dark ass demons. Okay? Well, that's nice. Clarify. I just heard somebody say, I'm on your side. Yeah, this person is speaking to you telepathically. Look at this man. The wise man. He works in the shadows. He does dark work, but he knows the rules. He knows that there's only so much he can do in the darkness to come up against you without breaking the rules. This is somebody that's not just a dark worker. This person is a teacher. If he puts some work on you, by way of opening up a door, then that means that the spirits have told him what your weak spots are or what you still need to work on. Your enemy didn't even know that they were blessing you by way of going to this dark worker, or just somebody doesn't just work in the dark. Whoa, this is a deep read. Telepathically, they're communicating with you. Virgo energy, this is a very wise man. Somebody could wear a cloak like that, you know? Strength, hermit energy. Oh yeah, this man is something else. Interesting. He knows the rules though. He's not a fool at all. He knows that everybody gets a lesson. the person that asked to do the work, and the person that the work was done on. Show me this old man. He walked away from this person. Yeah, he walked away. He released this person. He saw this person as a burden. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. He saw this person as a burden because he knew that when he was doing the work, helping this person to see something that wasn't there, hoping that it would benefit them, and they came back obsessively, he knew that he had a burden. He knew that he had a problem on his hands. This was supposed to allow space and time long enough for somebody to look at themselves and fix themselves. This man honestly is divine intervention. With the Ten of Wands in the reverse, he released this person. This person feels as though he betrayed them. No, I just heard he just removed himself from the scenario. He removed himself from the equation. Whoa, talk to me. Show me more. What's going on? Somebody said it wasn't worth it. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Judgment came up in the reverse. Whew, goodness gracious. Now we're getting to the meat and the potatoes. Yes, I'm hearing somebody say padrino. Father. This is an elder. Somebody could be Cuban. Because this man, you know, it's interesting. This man dresses in all white. But his patron saint is Elewa. He could be crowned Obatala, this man, the god of purity. Interesting. This is really interesting. But Elewa is one that he works well with because of who he is. He, in fact, took this person's energy, their request, and turned it on them, hoping that they would see themselves long enough. But when he saw that that didn't work, he released this burden. Look, judgment in the reverse. This man undid the spell word. Clarify. He undid something. He undid something. Yeah, I can make it up. The ancestors came for him. Look at the ancestors coming out the sky. Look at the vision. This person could have had a dream of his own demise. The Nine of Swords. Oh yeah. Somebody's ancestors penetrated the shit out of this man's dream state and told him, look, this ain't what you want. This person comes from a long line of masters. Look at the ancestors in the clouds. Somebody comes from a long line of scientists, shamans, healers, chiefs, indigenous people. This is the bloodline that you don't want to fool with. You might want to back that up. This man had a vision of his own demise. And you know what's so interesting? I don't really have anything bad to say about this person, although they do dark work. That's why I feel like, clarify, this person that asked for this was somebody that was seeking help. They had already messed up. Somebody went into this relationship with this dark practitioner already in the Four of Cups in the reverse. They had already missed opportunities, but they didn't care that they were missing opportunities. This then became some form of an obsession to take out a divine masculine, basically. And I feel like when the divine feminine started to pick up this in her energy, somebody knew that somebody was in close proximity with their soulmate. Because I feel like for a moment, and probably for a really long time, this masculine was the whole focal point. And then the divine feminine came in. And that changed everything. Somebody was like, oh, what? I got to take this divine feminine now too. The universe was like, I think not. He's going to come back to me. No, not so much. You said he was going to come back to me. Yeah, to pick up his stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Do we really even need to have this conversation out loud? When it's really nap time, somebody needs to clock out. Clarify this dark practitioner. What happened? Somebody's ancestors haunted somebody in the night. I'm telling you what I see. Somebody's ancestors entered into this practitioner's dream state. This is an elderly man. Very cool guy, though. Very calm. Not afraid. He's seen a lot. He has a secret admiration for you with the hermit and strength. Oh, yeah. The Nine of Swords. Somebody's ancestors was like, yeah, this ain't what you want. Yeah, this is not what you want. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ooh-wee. Somebody got caught in the astral realm. Somebody got caught in the astral realms. Show me this dark practitioner. What happened? You walked away from this crazy ass person? Yeah, you walked away. This practitioner is saying whoever this person was that was doing voodoo on you, they are the devil. They're some other creature. Look at how they see them. This person is on demon time. They're aware that they're on demon time. They know that they're a demon. Period. This wise old man came into the realization that although he wanted to intercede and teach everybody a wise lesson with the hermit energy, he was being guided to just simply get out of the way. This is not a spiritual contract that he needs to be concerned about. It's not his place to teach these two people a lesson, although that is usually his primary concern. He usually teaches his clients lessons about how his magic turns out based on wisdom and what they know. This man knows a lot. He tests people. He almost comes off like a trickster energy. He really does. Look at him. He comes off like a trickster. L-A-Y. He comes off like a trickster. He really is a wise guy. Look, notice the way there's an offering at that crossroad along the roadside down there. This man left an offering for L-A-Y. He was warned by somebody's ancestors, like, yeah, this is not what you want. Leave this alone. This is a spiritual contract that doesn't belong to you. He loves teaching. Somebody loves being the teacher. Somebody really wants everybody to get along, but he knew that he was dealing with some type of creature, something from the underworld. Whoever this person is that's doing voodoo, there's something from the underworld, or they got into some type of an agreement with something from the underworld. This man is intelligent. He's got the keys. Notice how he's sitting on a key. What's beneath him looks like it's a key. He knows he's tapped in. King of Swords energy. Clarify you walked away from this person. Well, basically what happened was somebody's ancestor showed up and said, this ain't what you want. Judgment in a reverse, and literally closed all his roads. Literally. Yes, an elder. Somebody well into their 70s. Somebody very knowledgeable. Looks really good for their age. Their magic works. They know how to do certain things. But something was taboo. So they made a decision with whoever this person is to break this alliance. Look, the Two of Cups in the reverse. I can't make this up. Somebody said, okay, we're going to help you. But this is a wise man. He knows that a lesson has to play out here. He too is learning a really good lesson, because whoever you are, you're a lot younger than this person and you're showing up as strength. So this man is like, wow, this person has the level of wisdom that I have at 76. This person's got it at 37, 38. Like it's like a secret admiration. Somebody had a decision to make. That's why the Two of Cups is in the reverse, period. So he broke this agreement with this person. Now this person is running around still trying to do something, child, and it's not working. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, child, listen. Since you've been gone, ass energy. So since this practitioner, this wise man walked away, somebody has been to several readers. They're all telling this person, we cannot read into your energy. This man might have set it up that way. He could have put some type of notice into the ether spiritually that no matter where this person goes, this person is off hands. Don't deal with this person. Oh yeah, they can do that. Oh yeah, that's power. As soon as people get around this person, there's an energy around them. They're wearing their Akashic records. There's some shadows around them. They're being guided to close the road on this person. So this is why the two high priestess, the masculine and the feminine that this person went to after they had walked away from this person, or after this person abandoned them, told them, hell no, look, it's illumination. Everything's being illuminated. What was done in the dark, what's going on in this person's darkness is now, it's like out there, it's open. Somebody's Akashic records could be open in the ethers. This man, this wise man left this person like that. Two of Cups in the reverse. He broke soul ties with this person. He broke an agreement. Initially, it was to teach the person a lesson. The universe told him to get out of the way. The ancestors showed up, penetrated his dreams. They told him, this ain't what you want. Let this go. Literally, somebody's ancestors was like, listen, somebody comes from a long line of scientists. A long line of, healers, shamans, chiefs. Listen, too many chiefs and not enough Indians as energy. Whoever this person was that they had an agreement with, this got exposed. I can't make this up. Wow. Oh yeah, something backfired real quick. So now wherever this person goes, okay. So that's why they feel like that practitioner betrayed them. They feel like the practitioner hexed them. Like he closed their roads. That's why people don't deal with them. Three of Pentacles in a reverse. Well, he absolutely did something. But I feel like this person had it coming. The ancestors approve, the universe approves that nobody is to go towards this person and work with them and collaborate with them. Somebody's about to go through hell. They got to go through hell literally to get to their heaven. It's going to be hard on them because they put a lot of negative energy out. Three of Pentacles in the reverse and all roads being closed in the reverse. Yeah, people are not to work with this person. This man has a lot of authority. This wise man, this old man. So he could have presented himself to be that of he's a teacher, man. This man's a teacher. He could have presented himself to be that of a dark worker. But really, he's a teacher. He really is. Mostly to the person that's asking for his help. Somebody missed the fact that they were in the presence of wisdom and they wanted this man to do something really, really dark. Somebody's ancestors was like, nah, you don't want to tie into this. Judgment in the reverse, somebody went in already messed up. Seven of Wands in the reverse, somebody don't have any doggone ancestral protection. Seven of Swords in the reverse, they got caught doing something in the astral realm. And the Ten of Swords is in the reverse and they feel betrayed by this practitioner. King of Wands energy. Listen, with the Two of Wands, I'm telling you, this man was guided away. This man is a teacher. He's here to show people their shadows. He possibly could go into previous lifetimes. He saw this person's karma from lifetimes. Look at all those depictions of the child before. What this person had come back to do was to clear up some type of chaos. This man is a real teacher. He's very wise, very smart, very obedient. With the Hermit in strength, yeah, look. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Whoa, he tipped everything over for this person to get their attention. They're going to have to go through a hard time. That's a hard cycle. Somebody just wasn't getting a lesson. The signs were there. Being turned away, being rejected, that's a sign that you need to sit down and go within. Whoa. Somebody knows that you have some type of union that is protected. Look at the two people, it's protected. Look at the gods in heaven, in the heavens, and the earth, and look at this here. The Nine of Wands, there's a connection that you're supposed to go into that's protected. Whoa. Whew. Close this door, please, on this practitioner. Thank you for your insight. Thank you for allowing me to channel this energy respectfully. Please close this door. I call all my energy back. I am eternally grateful. This is a very wise man. He really was trying to teach his... Oh, I just heard cheat. I don't know what's going on between these two people, but the Two of Cups is in the reverse. He was really trying to teach this person a lesson. But this person could feel cheated. They could feel betrayed. Like, you don't want to come be diabolical with me? Like, nah. You don't want to be in the judgment in the reverse with me? Like, nah. Like, somebody got the nerve and the audacity to be pissed off that people don't want to work with them. Are you crazy? Don't nobody want to work with you for any amount of money? It's a no. I'm about to sneeze. I know that's the truth. Ooh. Thank you. That's crazy business. Okay. I will be using the extra deck. Ooh, by Intuitive Kev. It's one of my favorite decks. I will do my best to tag it down below. Let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit. What is the deal? What is going on? What is happening? whoever you are, divine feminine, you're about to meet your masculine, or you already have. There's something telepathically going on. And Aquarius could be significant or something about the Aquarian era, okay? Everything being made transparent, telepathically, somebody's communicating with somebody. This is beautiful. So this could have been the relationship that somebody was attempting to attach themselves to or attack. Divine couple, divine union, yeah. There was a narcissist in the background, a malignant narcissist, a covert narcissist. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, this person is crazy. Somebody was trying to wear somebody's skin. Somebody was trying to wear somebody's personality to get a man back. Okay. This relationship is protected, the two of you, but I can't make this up. You alchemize somebody out of your energy. The two of you are showing up as leaders, bosses, like really focused, adaptability. Yeah, you adapted to whatever that energy was. You alchemized it, which leaves somebody sitting out feeling rejected. It's the third wheel. It's the covert, malignant narcissist. Somebody that says that they're never wrong. Somebody had the audacity to be trying to impersonate you. That's crazy. Yeah, I felt this in the background. That's unfortunate. Somebody could be taking pills, potions, doing a little voodoo, going back and doing something else, drinking or whatever this is. Yeah, their finances are blocked. Okay, somebody could have been getting high off of some type of substance, some type of synthetic drug, and doing spell work. Wow. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We're gonna close this out. Yeah. Truth be told, you and your person are very telepathic. You could be from other, like other realms, two celestial beings, two extraterrestrials, otherworldly energy. Yeah. That dark voodoo never had a chance. It's two people walking in unconditional love for themselves. That voodoo never had a chance. At this point, honestly, whoever I'm talking to, magic just don't work on me like that. I'm gonna be honest. You got player energy, okay? Somebody was trying to put this masculine in the lustful energy, a community cup energy. This feminine could have even been so desperate to send somebody who was a player type towards you. Some type of contract, some type of an agreement. These are demonic contracts. That's why it's important to watch the company that you keep, because sometimes people carry energies and frequencies and karma, and they don't say anything about it, and that shit rubs off. Yeah, look, somebody's shocked. They're getting some type of unexpected news. I'm telling you, somebody's focus was in the wrong place, honey. What they were paying attention to, they should have not been paying attention to. They should have been figuring something else out. You got LGBTQ, okay? Whatever that's about. Clarify what's going on. What's the LGBTQ? Role model. Somebody's in a position, somebody's trying to copy you. You got copycat and you got role model. Yeah, this person is weird. Somebody had a lot going on, and now people are turning them away. What's LGBTQ copycat? This could have been a feminine that, was trying to come towards you to be in your energy. Role model. Interesting. Clarify what's going on here. Yeah. Either way, divine feminine, you could have encountered this person. You may not have even known that it was somebody that was connected to somebody that's your person. I feel like somebody was getting readings to be 10 steps ahead so they can see what you had coming in so they would know how to do their magic. And now that they can't see into your energy, and now other people won't help them see into your energy, somebody then became obsessed, almost like same-sex energy, but like really trying to be you so they can present themselves to that man, whoever this divine masculine is. As a divine feminine, this man is not buying it. He's like, I'm good. And that's why this person's sitting up looking like this. Grief, sorrow, sadness. Child, close this door. Yeah, look, two people, you both have alchemized this energy work. You've taken that dense energy, whatever this dark, dense energy was, death spells, whatever, you've taken it, you've alchemized it. Yeah, this person's about to go through a lot. Once you've been marked by an elder in the spirit realm, you might as well just have a seat and learn a lesson. I'm gonna keep it real. Be it a good elder or a bad one, it doesn't matter. They know things that you don't know, okay? If they see something in you, if they don't like you, sometimes they'll put your ass through a little test. That's how they see it. That's how it is when they say new levels. But somebody pissed off a very wise man, but in a good way. Enough that They need to thank this man for putting them through an awakening, because somebody needed to awaken to the fact that they was just out here all the way wrong, honey. Saying that they were never wrong, honey. Didn't have to learn a lesson. They were too busy trying to pretend to be you, and they should have been looking for a place to live and concerned about the court date that they had coming up. It's a lot going on. It's a tough lesson. Somebody's very fortunate to have encountered an elder of this status. Somebody knows a lot about spirituality. Somebody knows a lot, honey. I know a couple of people like that. Yeah, I know some very, very, very powerful practitioners in this world, y'all. Some of the most powerful, honestly. For sure. And somebody encountered this man not knowing that they were going in to get a lesson, and they don't want to learn the lesson. So now they're just kind of running in circles, being blocked by everybody. People don't want to work with them. I keep hearing no, no, no. Or people aren't getting back to them. Or they're picking up on some type of signal in the spirit that they're being told, like, nah, this person's on the blacklist. Yeah, don't work with this person. You work with this person, your whole life is going to be messed up. Because the chosen one's bloodline has been graduated to a whole nother level. When you put in that work, we get rewards. We get more amnesty. We get more protection. We get more divinity. We get, we're getting closer to our dreams, like our good dreams. It's beautiful. So it's like all you have to do now is just walk, be cool, calm, and collected. As a divine collective, that's what it is. I love y'all, okay? Remember to take what resonates. If it's resonated, hype me up. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up or whatever you feel you need to do. I'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. What's up, y'all? Come on into Spiritual Court TV. What's going on? How y'all feeling? Y'all doing okay? Is everybody doing good here at Spiritual Court TV? Big shout out to all the people that got good vibrations right now. That's a hot commodity. That's a real hot commodity right there. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Trying to figure out. That was a real long reading. Man, that was deep.
Welcome to Spiritual Court TV.
For real.
Come on in. Let's tap into this energy.
Give it a thumbs up as you come into the chat.
What is going on? Hopefully everybody is doing good. Drop a heart down below. Show some love. Thank you for the
These
love.
are never heard
support,
before in the public
beautiful
eye
super
readings.
chats, the beautiful super love, the
Never
beautiful
heard
super
before.
hugs, the cash apps. It does not go unrecognized. I am eternally grateful. Let's dive into this energy. Creator of all things, who grants me permission to open up these apostolic realms, prophetic realms, by way of using my gift. As I use these cards as an extension of what it is that I was born with, a natural born spiritual gift to see things by way of what is happened in the spirit, right? So if you're new, you could be wondering, what the heck is spiritual court? What is spiritual court? Spiritual court is where we discuss all things spiritual. It happened in the spirit, known, unknown, seen and unseen. We absolutely pull back the layers. You have every single spiritual birthright to ask for divine intervention, divine counsel, divine prosecution, divine defense, divine judgment. That is what spiritual court is about. So let's just see what is going on. Holy Spirit, what is the deal? What is going on? Somebody's about to get some money. Okay. What is it that you want us to know? Somebody, a police officer, false divine masculine, yeah, is about to get into some type of issue. Okay, this could be a warlock, casting spells in plain sight, abusing their power, off-duty officer. That's what I just heard. A hit dog will holler. All those cards are valid, okay? So there's a police officer This came up in the reverse. Somebody's breaking the law, spiritual laws. This person is standing out like a sore thumb. Spirit says whatever they did, it's like they can't keep quiet about it. Or if they're trying to clear their consciousness about what they did, energetically, it's just like they're telling on themselves. Somebody's trying to forget something that they did. It's giving warlock. Okay? An oath breaker. A hit dog will holler. This person is telling on themselves. False divine masculine, Hindu energy. Somebody's acting as if they're all peace, love, and light. Namaste ass energy. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but the words that you sent towards me and the collective, well, it seems as though you're telling on yourself. You're the hit dog that's hollering. I feel like you're the only one resonating with the spells that you casted. This person is hidden in plain sight. So they could be watching somebody. Something could be significant about a stop sign, okay? So pay attention. Somebody could have been cautioned to stop, okay? Show me this person desperately wanted to take your spiritual gifts. Okay, so this is a police officer. Somebody's a part of some type of secret group or coven or cult or warlock. Okay, show me this person that believes that they're above spiritual law. Above spiritual law. Show me this person. Judgment. Huh, interesting. Show me this person. I just heard judicial system. Something's over. This person told on themselves, whether they realize it or not, energetically, their energy is telling on them. Energy doesn't lie, okay? That's what I just heard. Clarify. The magician in the reverse. Somebody's a warlock. I'm telling you, a police officer. Somebody that thought that they were above spiritual law. They don't respect the laws of the spirit. Clarify, what did you do, sir? Why are you being found guilty? You did something to children? Infiltrating people's dream states. You infiltrated somebody's dream state. You tried to manipulate their foresight. Is that what this is? Page of Cups and the Magician in the reverse. Piscean energy, Gemini energy. Somebody tried to speak something into somebody's consciousness in the dream state. What did you do, sir? Show us everything. What did you do? The star in the reverse. This person could be connected to some type of celebrity status, or they might know people that are celebrities. What's the star in the reverse? It also represents a wish that has gone unfulfilled. Somebody just knew that something was for certain, something was for sure, that something was going to happen, and it did not happen that way. This person's got egg on their face, very pompous. You know, as I channel this energy, I'm getting somebody that's very smug, very arrogant, very, possibly bullied as a child. And this is the reason they got into law enforcement, was to get their lick back. Somebody has been feeling inadequate since their childhood, since their adolescence. There is some unhealed, undealt with, unspoken pain and trauma. This is what I just heard, okay? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, something really messed this person up. Somebody's been messed up for a long time. There was a traumatic event with this warlock, maybe around the age of 12, 13, 14. Whatever it is, somebody is a natural born killer. And finding spirituality, dark magic, was their way of being able to feed their need to kill without having to be held accountable. But still, they show up to work appearing to uphold the law in the 3D. Show me this warlock, a hit dog will holler. Oh, this guy's going crazy. He's not happy. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. We've got to dig up all those dead bodies. Somebody might be responsible for the abduction of young people too. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This could be somebody stopping somebody, hidden in plain sight, stopping people at a stop sign. This man might be involved, this warlock might be involved in some type of sacrificing. This person could be snatching people up. Could be snatching up, like You know how they said there's a lot of missing children? Teenagers. Somebody could be involved in that. This one here wants to take somebody's power. Ooh, this person's got some dark secrets. Somebody may have been abused by their father. Somebody's father might have been in the military. This person doesn't like to be made fun of, or something happened traumatic in this person's childhood. Could have been taunting, could have been bullying. And around age 12, 13, 14, somebody turns into a full-blown sociopath, silently, under the radar. Something clicks, something turns off in this person emotionally. Because even as I'm trying to channel their energy, it's vacant, it's blank. Somebody's a corrupted official. Eight of Cups in a reverse. Somebody could be stopping people at a stop sign, young people, and they could be a part of something. Somebody could be following people home. A lot of missing children. Show me these missing children. Somebody's a part of that. Yeah, and this person's stressed out because they're about to get exposed. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Somebody is stressed out, losing sleep, confused. Their mannerisms. Somebody, you can look at them like somebody is like, you know, this is like still a wounded child.
I like that background.
It's like if you question this person, they break down, they get nervous, they start to sweat, they start to perspire, they start to relive these accounts in their mind of what they did. This person is not a good liar. Somebody just thought that something would get overlooked because of who they are as this law official. You know, unsuspecting, oh, he would never do that. No, not that guy. It's given that energy. Somebody could have a really small frame. This person feels invisible. The only time they feel powerful is when they're wearing a badge. Somebody was really puny, you know, like a puny young boy. Okay? Bullied, something like that. Somebody thought going into the police academy would fix their psychological issues. Something happened in adolescence where something snapped, y'all. Somebody had like a checklist, a death wish for people that hurt them, and somebody's held on to this energy for a really long time. Show me this warlock. Is this person a part of some type of coven? Oh, they're involved in a lot of corrupt energy. Oh, they're going down. I don't know what this is, but they've already been caught up in spiritual court. So whatever the 3D has going on, it really is not something that is important. This person is very angry. Very, very angry. Something happens to this man when he gets too angry. Something very demonic. Some type of possession. Something that makes him feel powerful. This person could be blacking out. They may or may not remember some of what they're doing. Justice in the reverse. A lot of laws have been broken. The 2 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody can't keep this covered up. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. The Knight of Wands. Somebody gets this impulse, this feeling, an itch, if you will, a demonic pull to go and commit some type of heinous act. And they do this in the spirit. What the hell this man got going on? He's oversensitive. As tough as he wants to appear, he practices this. He practices his image by way of toughness. The badge, it's the badge of honor, respect, you know, but deep down inside, he really wants to make everybody pay for what they've done to him. This could go back to the father mostly. Okay, somebody could have lost their mother when they were young. This person could have gone into the military. I'm getting like military police department, military law enforcement, something like that. Or it's like, it's very similar discipline. Somebody's being raised in a very strict environment, almost to the point of total and complete domination and control. So some type of anger is there for the father, and then somebody is going to school to get bullied. This is his story. This is what I'm saying about his shadows. Clarify this demonic force. This demonic force, the Page of Swords. Clarify this demonic force that attached to him as a child. Temperance energy. Page of Swords. He sees these demons as his protectors. He feels like he's here to do something. This is his duty. The Knight of Wands, he's here to do something. I don't know. He feels like what he's doing is right. Are you stopping people at a stop sign and hurting them? Yes, you are. The Chariot in the reverse. You're breaking the law. With Temperance and the Page of Swords, he's sick. He's like twisted. He feels like what he's doing is like God's work. It's intervention. If it was really a God, then why haven't they caught me yet? Or why won't they stop me? The Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's not a natural born killer, but when something takes over him, whatever this is that he feels is protecting him, because whatever this is, it shows up for him. It protects him. With the Magician and the reverse, something could possess him. And I'm telling you, somebody is not remembering what happened. The Chariot in the reverse, yeah, he's pulling people over. He's doing something. Whoever this person is, he's a part of, excuse me, he's a part of whatever this is with missing people, all these missing people. There's a lot of missing people, a lot of missing children. He's responsible for it. He could be following people home, pulling them over for no reason, checking their identification to get their information, address, and then letting them go, but he keeps it. He feels like he's doing God's work. This is so twisted, hidden in plain sight. Somebody might have a certain jurisdiction or area or a stop sign that they sit at, and that's where they sit to make sure that nobody's speeding. But they're going to stop people either way.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you need to do, I support that.
I'm speeding, but they're going to stop people either way. It doesn't matter. The Chariot is in the reverse. They're pulling people over for the wrong reason. Two of Swords in the reverse. Something's about to get exposed. Clarify this police officer. Show me this person. What's going on?
Okay.
He gets some type of satisfaction out of this. The Nine of Cups. He loves it. Clarify this is the only time he feels powerful, but he's doing spell work as well. Five of Wands. Somebody replays when they're being bullied. They could be attacking certain people. Somebody could be attacking young people, like 18, 19. It's something about his arrested development. There's something about his adolescence that he is jealous of people for, young people. So if they're, if these are young people, 20, 21, 22, whatever this is, it's like he targets them. He envies them. Somebody was too controlled in the household. Whoever his father is, and there's no mother energy, there's no maternal energy. This person could also be struggling with their sexuality too. Sexually frustrated. Somebody feels overlooked. Somebody feels invisible. Somebody feels like when they don't have their badge on, nobody would recognize them. If you see this guy in like civilian clothes, you wouldn't recognize him. Somebody could be doing things off duty in civilian clothing. Because I see somebody in like some type of dirty jeans. It's like a man having a midlife crisis, so to speak. Somebody dresses young. You know, it's like, okay, you know, you really can't pull that off. You know that this is like a guy that's not young. But again, there's a lot of arrested development, a lot of things that were missed in this person's youth. Okay, this person could have, you know, gone straight from high school into, you know, the police academy. There's like no break. There's no fun here for this person. But somebody checked out like age 12, 13 mentally. Somebody's spirit was gone. I don't know what happened there. Something traumatic. Clarify, you taking stuff. His father was very dominant. Show me this cop. What are you doing to these people? Yeah, the Six of Cups. Something's coming out about crimes from the past. I just heard crimes of passion. He's done stuff to lovers or people that he wanted to be interested in him, and they weren't. Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, he's like obsessed with this. The Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody that, okay, this is crazy. They feel like what they're doing is right. They feel like what they're doing is like right. I hear a horn blowing in the distance. I don't hear that horn that often, y'all. This is severe judgment. You got judgment, death, Page of Cups, crimes against children. Yeah, like children like 10, 11, 12 mostly. This is the age where I believe this person stopped developing, like as far as like a moral compass. You know, hey, that's wrong, don't do that. Somebody was forced to be perfect. Something about perfection. The Four of Swords in the reverse. This person doesn't sleep at night at all. They could be on the hunt in the night. High Priestess energy. What's the High Priestess? And the Six of Swords, a healer. What's the High Priestess and the Six of Swords? The Ace of Cups, divinity. Why is that here for this police officer? The Knight of Cups. It's like he wants healing. But look how he comes in. He comes in as a knight, like a child. There's something that takes over this man. Something. Two of Cups. He wants to, it's like he wants to be healed? Or what the hell is going on here? What did you do, sir? Are you stalking people? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Who's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? The Three of Swords. Somebody broke his heart, cheated on him? Yeah, that messed him up. You gotta really be careful when you play with people's hearts. When you don't care about them, you gotta really be careful. I feel like, honestly, strongly, people that are considering relationships, you should get like a psychological test, go get some counseling, like really be prepared to getting into these relationships. Like bring in a dream team, bring in free therapy, bring in like somebody that's been married, something like that, family counseling before you just merge your life with somebody. Somebody cheated on this man. Severe depression. This woman could be married that hurt him. Why does he want to talk to the high priestess, the healer? The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Why does he want to talk to? Because he wants to stop the truth from coming out. Somebody's very spiritually protected. So he doesn't like feeling transparent in the spirit realm. He knows that High Priestess, Six of Swords energy, Ace of Cups, divine intervention. This is God. This is divinity. This is something that he never wanted to believe was real. And so it's tormenting him. He's never seen divine intervention up close and personal. It's almost like somebody being tormented by the fact that earth angels are real, divine intervention is real, divine mother is real, and they want to get close to it, but somebody's really guarded with the Seven of Wands. He's never seen spiritual protection like this. He's never felt divinity, not to this capacity. The Ace of Pentacles, and whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, Three of Swords, somebody broke his heart. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, somebody was very, very mean to this man, okay? It's almost like he sets himself up for abuse. Like he wants to be dogged out. He even comes up as a knight. He's not coming up as a king. He comes up as a boy, like a child. Clarify his police officer. Yeah. The only time he feels powerful is when he has that badge on. He turns into somebody entirely different. This could be like a personality disorder. Like somebody's created personalities, okay? Which is not always bad. You know, we got certain people for certain places and we all kind of be who we need to be when the situation calls for it. But it's not that type of personality. You know how you show up and you got your courage and you got, something pops off, you got flight or fight. And you're going to be somebody different than you would be if you were in a calm circumstance. That's what I mean. You got the fighter side of you, and then you got the flight side. But you have to be able to make a conscious decision to fight or flight, right? These are different parts of your personality. Somebody's literally got personalities, which is giving demonic suppression, depression. Something's depressing this person. Something is possessing this person. Somebody literally turns into somebody different. Okay? Clarify. Yeah, somebody is off the chain, honey. Somebody's been able to hide this with the moon. Whatever they're doing, they're obsessed with something. And something's in the news. Something is being hidden. Something's being exposed. This hit dog is hollering. This person is doing something, and they believe, honestly, with all their heart. Somebody might even read the Bible. Somebody really believed that what they were doing was God's work. Okay? We've not even gotten into what they're doing. Apparently, somebody's doing black magic. Something's possessing this person. This could be different demons, different entities that assume whatever this is. They assume, this is not even easy to channel. Somebody's hosting demons. They all get their chance.